OneyPlays! With friends.
One time, a guy ran, and that's that cutscene.
Wait. Wait.
It's all just Cooper's Logbook's bad dream.
I love making
That's his name? Cooper Logbook.
Yeah.
Cool. Already you've ruined the game for me.
I did not.
You called him Cooper Logbook.
This game has your soul, your memories.
It's absorbing them.
Now you're going to be moving, booking it. Isaac's your savior. You gotta follow him in the dream void.
Isaac's a
Don't call him that! Oh, you've done it now. You've insulted everyone's favorite character. There's memes about how cool that guy is. This guy's a loser.
No.
I slid through him. Run on my silly water wall.
They made a fucking wall out of wood just so you can smudge it up.
He's following you around like, hey, stop that! This is a good gun. I like this thing.
Anything that's a shotgun is cool to me.
I forget, is the Mozambique bad in this game, or was that the other one where the Mozambique's real bad? Apex, I think, one of them.
I definitely never played that game. I'll be honest, and this is just personal preference, I can't stand Battle Royale games.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I just feel like 9 times out of 10 when I get killed in a Battle Royale, it's by a dude that I never once see, and that kind of frustrates me.
Yeah, like you get picked off as you're trying to go into a building. That's what bothers me. What bothers me is the unsecurity and knowing that, like, you could go into a room, nothing in there, but that guy with a sniper rifle saw you and you're dead the second you turn around to leave.
Yeah, he's gonna grab you and lay eggs in your chest.
Like an alien.
Yeah.
See, look. Stay on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't stay on the wall. That's an achievement. It's an achievement. Stay on the wall.
Stay on the wall is an achievement?
Yeah, you have to do 20 jumps without falling off the wall. Yeah.
Oh, liar! Liar! Oh my god, liar! Oh, he scuttled up. Whatever.
That was still awesome.
I don't even care.
You're still
about
the most
shooting
beautiful
this.
little guy I ever met.
I know.
You're beating his thoughts about Rugrats out of his head.
He owes me a great debt.
Go ahead and run the gauntlet as much as you want.
It's not much of a gauntlet if it's like one phase.
More like a scuntlet, am I right? Get the fuck out of this. Let me out of your headscape.
Wait,
Talk to him, go!
I got a funny joke.
Okay.
It's based on your joke of the play word with gauntlet.
Okay.
Except mine is yauntlet.
Yauntlet?
Yeah, because it makes me yawn.
Because it makes you okay.
Yeah, it is pretty
Okay, so
boring.
if you were to go online and tell people about my joke, how would you do it?
I would say, look, my buddy Chris. Okay, all
got
right,
a good
guys.
setup.
All right, guys. Everybody, sit down and shut up, because my buddy Chris had this real funny joke.
Yeah.
So there was a gauntlet, right, in a video game. The guy said, run the gauntlet as many. I don't remember what he said. That's not important. But what is important is my friend Chris. He said, gauntlet, more like yauntlet, and then he yawned. I would probably embellish it a little bit, make you yawn.
And this is when the guy in the trench coat takes out his AR-15 and just blasting everybody.
But me, because I'm cool.
Because he's like, okay, you know the guy who made that joke.
You made me laugh by retelling a really funny joke. You get to live today.
Plot subvergence.
Tell my story.
Chris was the one in the fucking Neo coat mowing down the audience.
Okay, Corey. This is what it looks like when you were about to be born.
I know. All the mechanic womb.
That's your
mechanics.
dad, Corey. Saying, Corey, I need you to clean asbestos out of the ceiling.
He's like, here's a sock to breathe through.
In 15 years, I'm going to walk you up a mountain and show you a tire. That will be your present.
What happened to his fucking ugly head?
You're wrong, Chris. I was 16 when that happened.
Oh.
Well, to be fair, I am 1.
So I was 1 year off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, Corey, you should have said, you know what, that's pretty close. But instead, you wanted to humiliate me.
And
It was the show.
I wanted to humiliate you.
That thing walks like it has a shit up his ass.
It's weird how they do that, and then they show you the title, as if you didn't see that on the title screen whenever you started the game.
Who's cutting into it?
The little man that comes out of the portal hole.
He walks out, it's me, I have a warning for you.
I forgot about that. That is pretty cool that the eye became like the fucking rocket coming down. That's good
nice.
movie cinematic
I think
storytelling.
the word you're looking for is movie magic. You're so right.
You're gonna crash into it. Your pod's too close.
And that's movie Magic Johnson. He's a bio weapon.
He's very hands-on with his movie.
Chris-
This thing is gonna open up and he's gonna splatter on the ground and spray his blood all over the battlefield. Yeah, this is me. You might be wondering how I found myself in. Look at the fuck out!
That's how you used to do Halo machinimas.
Yeah. Editor, put a little machinima logo at the bottom corner. It's fine now.
This is a true story, Lyle.
Okay.
I don't know why, but YouTube has started recommending me. You know how YouTube will always recommend you a video for like months and months and months?
Yeah.
It started recommending me a Halo machinima. It's like the first video on your channel, I think.
Oh, the Halo 4 one?
Yes, it's where Master Chief is cutting in line.
Nobody should ever fucking watch because I was literally like 14 when I made it.
But it's cute because your voice is all different.
Yeah, I'm like a literal child.
But YouTube started recommending that to me. I don't know why.
I'm back on top, baby.
They're making amends.
That's like the first video that I ever made.
Wow.
There's actually kind of
That was awesome.
a sort of story behind this. That's the first video that I ever made, and I only put it on YouTube so my friends could see it.
Aww.
Like I didn't put it on for anybody else. I just want to make my friends laugh.
I liked your Halo.
And then fucking it got 1 million views because I made it like the month Halo 3 came out, and it has Halo 4 in the title. And people were like, "This is hilarious." I'm like, "It is." And then they were like, "You should make more." And I was not even planning on making more. And I was like, "Okay." And then I started making videos, and that was why I started making videos in the first place.
That's how a lot of people start. It's how I started too.
That's awesome.
Was me and my friend used to make these shitty cartoons and show each other. And he showed me Newgrounds. Actually, you want to know something funny? He showed me Newgrounds, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna start uploading this website." I'm like, "Cool, we should upload videos together." And he was like, "No, fuck you. Why would I let you upload with me?" I was like, "Okay."
Wow.
And I was like, "Okay." And then I made my own and I started uploading.
Little did he know that you would have fucking overcome him by like spades.
I mean, he's a good guy. It was just funny. It's a funny story.
Could you
Well, I
imagine?
guess at the time.
Could you imagine if he would have actually let you upload on his channel? You'd be rebranding from Chris and Nick Gaming right now after you guys had a big public falling out. I'm gonna take his throat. I fucking ate that coin.
Wait, what's he doing?
Spitting on his coin.
I think that's an ear.
Oh, he's spitting his ear.
I think they're like bounty hunters, so they like take their ears as like currency.
Me no likey.
Unless he's like hiding the quarter that he hid from the magic trick.
Yeah, I heard there's a quarter in this ear from a magician.
Dude, this game looks awesome. Holy fuck, there's dinosaurs?
Yeah, and they're very mean.
They're fighting for dominance.
Oh, this is like Avatar, except cooler.
Yeah.
They're buff as shit.
I love big robos.
Yeah, it feels real good when you get in the robot.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I had a game called Mech Warrior 2, and I loved it, even though it was kind of shitty.
Is that the one where you have to turn the controller around?
I forget.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
I gave birth.
It's a boy.
Fully clothed.
My beautiful little baby boy.
It's Isaac.
You've got to keep better track of these jokes, mate. I was your dad in the last one.
Bravo Tango.
Why is that snake choking him, dude?
We got to get it off. It's a boa constrictor.
Like, can you get this snake off me? That's a nice collar. No, it's a snake. It's a cool collar, dude.
This is the real thing.
It's real.
So basically,
the Pokemon world is real.
It's a real. Oh, I thought it said Facebook updated.
Yeah.
yeah,
All of your
blue.
friends are going to know you're playing this.
I wouldn't mind that.
You buried him with rocks?
It's an incidental pile that, yeah, he said...
Yeah, you stoned him
His
to
last
death.
words, he grabbed your arms and say, "Make a big silly pile of rocks before you continue my mission." And you
I
said,
fucking love rock,
It's
man.
a dope hat.
"Yeah."
Or helmet.
I hate it when games add in fart sounds for no reason. You get to get into his mechanical beast?
Not yet.
He's sad.
Aw.
He's sad
He needs
about
he needs a, what does he need? A
he
component.
Needs a battery.
Yeah.
He yells at you to get him a battery or something, but
You
I'm
don't
just
necessarily
gonna...
need that. You can just go through the dialogue conversations, but then now you can see the platforming in this and how you
Yeah.
know how it feels
It's
when you
very
combine platforming with shooting and fighting elements.
I didn't know this game was based on like an alien planet like this. I kind of wish I played this now.
It's cool.
Go on.
Well, you have to weaken them first.
Oh,
Get
fuck.
fucked! Yes.
Dude, your punches are so powerful.
Yeah.
At a high risk, though.
It's real satisfying. You can like punch dudes off cliffs and shit.
Oh, man.
There's two helmets. There's one that's easy to get and one that's extremely hard to get.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you flipping around with me?
No.
Takes a shit.
takes a dump in my hand, smears it all over my face.
You were saying
Holds belly, can't stop laughing from previous statement.
shakes belly like Santa Claus.
Shakes belly like Santa Claus, spills milk all over toes. Dog runs over, starts licking. Bad dog slaps him on head with newspaper.
Little kid comes in to see if Santa Claus is real.
Dog bares teeth at child.
Santa Claus tries to tear the boy off, but to no avail. Boy is eaten alive. But Santa Claus now has blood on his hands. There's no door or chimney to be found.
Santa Claus smashes kid with that powerful fist.
You just punched that poor Asian man. He couldn't even react fast enough.
Oh my god, that's so fun.
It is awesome. Punch him
I
off
should
a
maybe
cliff.
fire a shot at
No,
these
this
guys.
is way better.
This is not important. Wait till you're in a robot and they literally explode into giblets.
Instant fucking death. Holy shit.
It is me, a mighty man.
Dude, well, how can you top a game if it lets you do that?
It rocks. It gets better. It literally, like, this
Nothing
is
could
fun.
be better than that.
Wait till you're in a mech.
Punching people in the head in a mech.
Yeah, no, they like splatter into a red mist when you punch him as the robot.
It's satisfying.
Oh wow, look at that. Stop getting shot in the bum, dude.
Okay, I'll just turn invisible.
You're invincible.
Yeah.
I had a massive fight with mom because she said that invisible and invincible were the same.
Invisible
Really?
under God.
Her theory was that being invisible makes you invincible because no one's gonna hit you.
No, that's not
that
true.
doesn't
I
make
know.
sense
In
because
fact-
you still are there. You're just not visible to the person.
Try crossing a street when you're invisible. See who doesn't hit you.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I would love to be invisible. It'd be fucking funny.
Would it be?
Yeah.
I would like to be invisible only because I would like to sneak into places I'm not supposed to be so I could see naked people.
Exactly.
But, you know, it has its flaws. If you were invincible, you could do anything. So it doesn't even matter if you snuck in and saw people naked. You could literally walk in and
I
see
guess,
people
but
naked.
then you'd just be like some huge rampaging tyrant walking through the locker room. And everyone would be fucking screaming and trying to like stab you with pencils and shit.
Yeah, but to be fair, I'm chaotic neutral, so it doesn't bother me.
You're not chaotic neutral.
I am.
You're chaotic.
No.
No, you know what? You are chaotic neutral.
If I was chaotic, I'd be crazy for the sake of being crazy.
Okay, that's fair.
But
But you know what? 16-year-old Corey was chaotic.
Yeah.
Now you're chaotic neutral.
Once I ate an apple and lowered my sugar level, I became chaotic neutral.
That's fair.
Man, you made quick time. I remember this place took me a little bit of time. You fucking booked it.
I'm going up the stairs.
Is this Challenger?
To my heart. We gotta find those silly little astronauts. They'd be 68 now.
Really?
I don't know. When did Challenger happen?
What the hell is Challenger?
It's a silly little spaceship that kind of a little bit exploded.
A little,
Sorta.
little smidge.
Yeah, just a smidge, a touch.
To go back to what we were saying before, we were talking about the reason why I'd be lawful neutral is because even in like things, I don't really like characters who are too goody-goody. I like characters who do evil things but know when good is, you know, good. So
Whoa.
they can do selfish things, but they're not like in general like saints. That's why I'd be lawful neutral, because I would do horribly evil things,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't do evil things to a point where I'd be like, it would be a part of like a major sin. Like I wouldn't kill anybody, or I would steal money, essentially.
Wait, this is a pivotal moment.
I'm gonna tickle his belly and he's gonna laugh and raffle.
Editor, add little tickling sound effects.
My tickle glands are online.
Whoa, that thing talks to you?
Yeah, he's your big
It's
robot
voiced by
friend.
Optimus Prime.
That's not Optimus.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is Optimus Prime.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen.
I am BT-7274 of Vanguard
See?
class
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Corey, I'm sorry I doubted you.
There's a reason for that. Listen to this character.
I'm a friendly little
My
boy.
systems are rebooting, but a third battery will accelerate the process. I will remain here.
Do it again.
So cool.
Thanks, man.
Wait,
What-
what were we saying before that? Corey was talking about neutral,
Corey,
neutral.
I
yeah,
was saying-
Corey's saying that he's chaotic neutral and that he's stealing money from you or something.
I think 90% of the people in the world are chaotic with like some endearing thing, like chaotic lawful,
Okay.
chaotic neutral, because nobody is going to be like a goody two shoes unless they're.
Okay, well, Corey, that's where you're wrong, right? Because I identify better with lawful because I myself,
Lawful? I like how that sounds.
I have no flaws at all. Like I'm actually one of the nicest, coolest guys ever.
You're
so.
a falafel, is what you fucking are.
Falafel? No.
You're an awful lawful
I'm lawful amowing right now.
I'm sure there's a lot of people in the comments who can agree that we're all perfect and like nothing is wrong with us.
I'm
and
angelic neutral.
I've
slash
never been
chaotic
wrong
evil.
in my life, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I don't have to actually conform to shitheads like you, so that's nice.
I'm angelic neutral if we're gonna play that hardball.
You're I guess you are kind of angelic.
I'm evil,
hardball
angelic,
neutral.
chaotic neutral.
I'm kind of a little bit of like a evil good, like a chaotic lawful.
I'm a little bit of an angelic, chaotic, neutral tyrant. I kind of find myself as lawful, chaotic, neutral, evil, good, and
I'm just fucking epic, okay?
Have we aligned with everything yet?
I'm
we
the
gotten
ultimate
through
being.
this?
I pretty much can and won't do everything. That is him! That's Roger Craig Smith!
It's not! I looked it up, Corey!
Oh, then who is it?
I don't know, but it's not him!
What is it, Roger Craig James?
I didn't look up main actor Titanfall. I looked up Roger Craig Smith Titanfall 2, and it wasn't.
Look
Corey,
up
you're schizophrenic.
look up-
Everywhere you be,
look
you
up
see
Yahoo!
Sonic the Hedgehog!
Look up Yahoo Answers! Look on Yahoo Answers, say, voice of Sonic,
If you
question
keep
mark.
this up, I'm plugging it out.
What, your booty?
I'm taking it down.
I'm taking it down. Corey, Floptimus Prime was sublime.
Yeah, well, Roger Craig Smith voices all the main characters. I rest my case.
Floptimus Slime is doing a crime.
Optimus or Megatron, go.
Mega Optimus.
Okay, you win this round. Next round, Harry Potter or Voldemort, go.
Volda Potter.
You failed this one. I'll give you one more chance.
Hermione Potter.
I'll give you one more chance.
Okay.
Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader?
Oh, Darth Vader.
No, you're wrong again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it turns out you're actually neutral.
That was a personality quiz.
I didn't know I was getting quizzed.
This is like a Myers-Briggs personality quiz. Those 3 questions can tell you all you need to know about a person.
Do it again. Give me something that's easier, not just like fucking popular characters that you had to choose a side with. And to be fair,
It's not a difficulty, Corey. It's a personality test. You can't change
how
your
is a personality quest? Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader.
Cause you picked the evil ones both times. It means you're evil.
No, I didn't. I picked Harry and fucking.
Voldemort and Vader.
I picked the fan fiction version where they got together,
You
had a
picked
baby, and made Harry Voldemort.
You're a
said
fan fiction
virgin.
virgin. I'm gonna write a story where you live up until the age you are now and you never have sex.
Well, that just still doesn't change the fact that I picked a made-up fictional character called Harry
Okay,
Voldemort.
Corey, one more.
Okay.
Newgrounds versus Polygon.com.
Oh, easy. Newgrounds, obviously.
Newgrounds.polyrelationships.org.
PolarMSNewgrounds.com.
the new site. Newgrounds is a new dating part, you guys.
For people who are looking for extra partners.
Okay, if Newgrounds started a dating site, it should be called Meet and Fuck. That's
so genius.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Yes, Tom.
And you can only-
listening?
Tom. We know you watch all these to see if Corey's gonna get you in trouble.
I mentioned Tom's name. He goes. He sticks his little
Like
butt out,
Scooby-Doo?
starts coding. No, that's how Tom laughs. He goes. Doesn't he, Corey?
He does. It's true.
He's got a fucking fat ghetto ass on a skinny body.
He's got an onion booty.
Tom does have a bit of a dump truck. You're right.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? One of the best things ever is in an Uncharted 4 when you can slide around.
Get the helmet.
I don't really like that game, but that's fun.
You got all the
on
helmets.
the mud?
On the rocks and stuff. It looks so cool.
You like sliding on the mud in that game?
I like sliding in every game.
Okay.
I think
It's really fun in this
every game
game.
should have sliding. That was the first lesson I learned when I was fucking like 13. I played a game called Tribes Vengeance, and just
Oh, dude, Tribes is so cool.
you just press space and you just start sliding down slopes, and it's the most fun shit ever.
Yeah, it's real good.
That game was fun, but it had a really annoying main character.
I didn't play any of the single player. I just played it like multiplayer at my friend's house.
I remember at the time I didn't have internet, so I played single player.
Oh yeah, it was sick.
Yeah, I like that game.
You'd shoot fucking big crazy like frisbees that would fuck people up.
See, that's why games aren't as good anymore.
But look at this guy.
Megatron, activate. Transformers. I actually don't know anything about Transformers.
I can give you a quick rundown. Optimus is sick of his life. He wants more. He goes to Earth. He meets a boy, and it all
They all live
unfolds.
happily ever after and have beautiful robot children. Is that what happens?
Pretty much, yeah.
Optimus
right.
Prime turns a young boy into his concubine. Is that what you're telling me, Chris?
Yeah.
That's the Michael Bay movie.
No, basically, Optimus Prime just wants a little thing to crawl around in his guts like Ted Danson. And he just goes to a planet where things will do that.
And then Megatron walks up and says, Prime! And he punches him in the stomach and kills his fetus.
I think it's kind of a weird choice that the old OG Megatron, he used to just turn into like a regular-ass gun. That Starscream would hold.
Yeah.
And Starscream would be like, Megatron, I'm going to kill you and take your job, Megatron. And Megatron's like, Starscream, you idiot.
Oh yeah, see this, Chris? You can grab bullets and throw them back at people.
Are you fucking around?
No, you're superhuman. You can do crazy shit.
This is a good game.
Yeah.
It is a very good
It's showing
game.
you how to do this.
You can shoot shoulder-mounted rockets.
Yeah, you got
This is awesome.
the little
Wait
predator
till you
thing.
start actually walking. There you go, see?
Alright, let's fuck some dudes up.
It's gonna be awesome.
Are you bigger than a fucking mound?
I'm bigger than a man, I'm bigger than a plan.
I said a mound.
I'm
You're like
bigger than an
17
idea.
feet tall. And counting.
You're bigger than an idea?
Yes.
Okay, you're back to your Inception phase, I see.
Listen. When Leonardo DiCaprio brought out that top, I said, that's got my big flopper ready to pop.
That's like a shitty quote from that movie.
Yeah, it's exactly what they say.
No, not that. I mean, like that.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt says it.
Well, where did he come from?
He came from the sky.
That's the chicken mech.
the chicken back.
His name is
Fucker.
Brute.
Yeah.
He looks more like a flute.
Yeah.
You
he
didn't
looks
even finish his
more like a
dialogue
corpse.
tree and you fucking blew him apart.
Yeah, because he was saying something ignorant. He was about to get us all canceled.
Actually, I'm pretty sure he's not dead. It was just like he came in to see what you were doing and then he saw how tough you are and he had to leave.
I flexed on him and then he instantly exploded.
Yeah, he saw your rocket-powered side shoulders.
He said, whoa, you're flexing on me? You're showing me your money and your car? And then he fucking exploded. His head popped. Welcome back to the adventures of El Falzo and Big Tight. Everyone's favorite characters.
It's Optimus Prime and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Look, it's a lake of blood! Because so many mans have been
It is pretty sick.
fighting.
I think it's just rust, though.
No, Corey! No!
Cool.
The only blood lake I know is the one in Sonic Adventure Chow Garden.
Whoa.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is the game.
That does have a. Why does that have a lake of blood?
Oh,
it's a game
yeah.
for children.
Because it's supposed to be Nightmare. They also swim in it and bathe in it.
Yeah, and they're weird baby creatures. Could you imagine?
I've never imagined that. But now that you brought it to my attention, I definitely don't ever want to play the Chow Garden ever again.
Yeah, boycott it. Boycott a game from 2002. I demand it. I'm stuck in him.
This is like a
Never mind.
Michael Bay movie, dude. It's just overwhelming robot battles.
What I always wanted as a kid.
Yeah, dude.
Catching
it's sick.
bullets is satisfying, and then knocking the robots on their ass.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying the guy's Mr. Anderson, you're catching bullets.
Yeah, actually, yes. Legitimately, yes.
You're not Mr. Anderson. You're trying to find Mr. Anderson. Look at that guy.
Just like Neo.
Yeah.
Corey, you spread misinfo so fucking hard, it's ridiculous.
Mr. Info,
I'm a
thank you.
compulsive
Liar.
liar. That's the one. I do it only because I care.
I want a compilation of Corey just lying and spitting out false facts.
Yeah. Well, here's the problem. My brain moves a mile a minute. If I don't get to say what I have to say, I'll forget exactly what I'm saying. It's like I'm an infant. My brain only goes so quickly. So that's why I have to sometimes interrupt to say what I say, because I'm firing off on all cylinders.
Listen, Corey is capable of high-level thought that you can't possibly comprehend, okay?
I just have to get it out at the split second or else I'll forget it.
Object permanence becomes secondary.
So I don't even know what that means.
It's like that thing where, like, if somebody leaves a room, you're aware that they don't cease to exist.
I think dogs have that.
Or they don't have that. I don't know.
No, like toddlers have that. Like their brain, since their brain is just like mush. It's
Yeah.
like when a human leaves the building, they're like, well, there goes my breastfeeding for the rest of my life. And they
Yeah.
start breaking down.
You know what I've been thinking about a lot?
What? Oh, this is sick.
This is sick.
Yeah, because you get to get out and then like have fun out of the mech a lot of the time because you have to control the perimeter.
Wait, you're invisible.
Yeah. Like Predator.
Oh.
my favorite children's character.
You're gonna shoot it.
I know, but I don't care because I have...
You have cover system.
Yeah, I have the power of friendship on my side. Look, he's down there being my friend.
Yeah, he auto shoots and stuff.
Sorry, Chris, what have you been thinking about? What's been on your mind?
Yeah, again, this might sound really but I'm not sure, because I'm no expert, but I've been thinking it might be immoral for dogs to even exist anymore.
Why is it immoral?
Because they can't really live good lives, really. Unless they live out on farms or things. But people living in towns and cities, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right to me anymore.
I think
they're funny.
They're funny, but that's about it, huh?
Yeah.
They're also stupid and rely on us so much, and they'll run into traffic and die without us.
Well, there's definitely things like pugs that just shouldn't be real.
Those are foul. I kind of wish that they would all be exterminated. Like,
I feel like dogs you have to keep in cages. You shouldn't be having.
they should
to
send
begin
out
with.
drones just to shoot pugs.
Just to mow down. But you're gonna break into like the old lady's house and take out her fat pugs that just sit there and eat all
She
day.
dives in front of it.
No, you don't gotta shoot them. You just gotta deball them. Send out drones to snipe their balls.
And or put a pug yelping whenever yelping. You know the one.
Wait, Lyle, you were saying earlier that there was a show called Blog Dog.
Okay, first of all, the show is called Dog with a Blog. It's a Disney Channel original
Blog
show.
Dog has a better ring to it.
Where there's a dog that has a blog, and the dog, I assume, types things like OMG.
Does a human say his voice?
No. Well, I mean, I assume, but in the context of the show, no, it's a real dog and it speaks.
Is it a pug? What
it's
kind of dog
real.
is it?
You're asking me for fine details on something I only have a surface level understanding.
I'm pretty
of.
sure you made this up, and you're just fucking with
You're a
everybody.
liar.
I would never. Me?
Let me
You are
guess.
fucking with us. I knew
Me?
it. Yes.
Would I ruse you, Chris?
Yes.
Would
Would
that
I
be
ruse
something
you?
I'd do for the sake? Corey wouldn't.
No, wait. I didn't get to that part of my blog yet. I'll do that after my new product review.
Corey would just lie. He doesn't
Corey,
mean
back
it.
me up on this.
I can kind of believe it because there was a gaming show on Disney that like kind of used YouTubers and shit, and it was really cringy.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I guess I could kind of believe that there might be a pug show, but I just want to know. Well, a dog show. I just want to know what kind of dog it is. I feel like that's something
Yeah.
anyone can understand.
Doggo Con Blogo came a little bit before
What
that.
is it?
Shut
what
up,
kind of
Lyle.
color dog
I knew you were
is
fucking
it?
lying.
Why does the color matter, Corey? Why not the content of the dog's character?
Disney wouldn't make a show called Dog with a Blog.
Dog with a blog on Disney.
They would make a show called Blog Dogs. It sounds better.
Yeah, they would.
Okay.
Disney, are you listening? AKA,
Doubt me all you want.
I want to know.
You're gonna
blog
get
dog.
ripped apart in the comments.
I'm sick of getting ripped apart in the
All right,
comments.
hold on. There's Dog Blog, and then there's like Last Human on Earth, the original Netflix show
I don't think that
starring
those
Doc the Zombie. This is basically the same thing.
they're the same cinematic universe.
Show the best of Doc the Zombie right now.
Just show like a split second of it.
I love that shit.
I hate every bit of it.
What are you
I told
talking
you,
about?
I told you you haven't seen the original episode. Like you're watching an episode that doesn't have the main guy in it. The main guy, like I was saying, I think he has the Andy Milonakis disease where he hasn't aged in years because he looks young, but you can tell he's old. It's hard to explain. It's creepy. It's like looking like if Chucky came to real life, the serial killer doll. If he became human, that's what he would look like.
You're really selling me this show, Corey. I don't really want to see it anymore.
No, you do. Doc the Zombie?
Doc the Zombie is my first exposure, and I loved every minute of that.
Yeah. Too bad YouTube comment section didn't.
Did they block everything?
The new Philistines, the fucking YouTube comments that don't understand the majesty of Dr. Zombie.
Yeah. This is so cool. You're like, so right, Chris, like you switch between like your robot who can like take things out and you have to open the door so your robot can come through, but you can also go to your, people can help you on your team.
Yeah.
So you can like infiltrate places. It's basically like
Real life, I get it.
like Brother at Arms or Two Best Friends. I forget what the game's called.
I remember Two Best Friends.
The war game.
Yeah.
It's not Two Best Friends, but it's like
Army of Two?
Yes.
What does this have to do with that? Those guys wear masks. This is a guy whose best friend is a big robot, and he jumps inside his best friend.
The way it is, the way it plays.
Once again, Lyle lies about the title of something. It was Two Best Friends Play. Was the name of the
Titanfall
game.
2.
Yeah, there you go.
You're right. You got me on this one.
I am not a compulsive liar. I just say what first comes to my head, and if it's wrong, then that's just how it is. But am I a liar for saying something that's incorrect just because I think it?
Only if you say it on purpose.
You're right. That wouldn't hold up in court. Corey would get away with that.
Yeah, go to courtroom. I'd be like, I only lie because it was the first thing I thought of. I'm sorry, it's not the truth.
Like, oh, Mr. Corey, we brought you chocolate milk.
You're like, great.
I love court. You think court is like when the Rugrats go to work and they're throwing paper around and shit?
Yeah, I remember that. They're getting ready. They don't want to drink coffee, so they drink chocolate milk, like you said.
I love how when they grow up, the only thing that's different is they have photorealistic heads.
Yeah, they still put a screwdriver in their diapers and
shit themselves.
They still have, like, their fucking, like... They were wearing, like, ties and shit, but they were all, like, special colored and stuff. They look like they were, like, suits in Hawaii.
That episode is a nightmare. They go into a, like, literal nightmare realm, start running around and fucking... Goddamn.
I know, like, they look like they live in the projects where they used to live. Their house is, like, run down. You know what that red looks like? It looks like the prune juice in Conker's Bad Fur Day. Just the graphic of it.
Oh my god, you're
where
right.
It's, like, run together, like, basic, simple shapes.
Oh god, this game's platforming's awesome.
It is
Dude,
really
yeah, it's
cool.
so fun.
And, like, Lyle's just fucking powerhousing through it. He's doing really well. I think the next stage after is really fun. But, I mean, we're talking over it, yes, but at the same time, it's like, it's really smooth. You just move along. You never feel like you're stagnating or, like, it just feels good.
Yeah.
And
I really, really admire games that don't just stop.
Just move the narrative along?
That they don't stop for, like, a talkie-talkie cutscene or anything like that. Like, some games you can get away with it.
Yeah, this game very, very rarely brings you to a halt.
Yeah, I know there's some specific parts, but damn, you're doing that with it. I just realized, I was like, are you playing on a, like, PC and keyboard? But no, you're using a PS4.
Yeah, I'm okay with a controller just because I played like a shit ton of Halo in circa 2008, but...
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, Circa?
You did. Man,
Yeah.
I cannot wait for the fucking new Halo.
I was in the Halo
expansion.
circus.
You mean for the Master Chief Collection on PC?
Yeah, I want fucking Halo 1 or 2 or something, man. I'm so
hate
tired
that they
of
put
Reach.
out. Yeah, I hate they put out Reach, and I have to wait this long ass time for 3 to come out on it.
Oh, these things are scary. You're gonna get the fuck away from them.
Yeah, they frighten me. And by frighten me, I mean I'm not afraid of them. They can't make me leave my home.
Oh, I didn't know you just shoot them and they stop in place and blow up.
Oh, they actually stop in place without you shooting them.
Oh.
Oh, it's like Creeper. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Creeper, keep it down.
Yeah, they get dangerous when they kind of sneak up on you.
Can you please use the snipper?
I could.
Use
if
the
I
snipper.
don't like it. Alright.
Oh, this looks like Halo 3.
It's not far off. The gunplay in this game feels really well, too. Really well?
Wait, that's a really cringy, like, game design term you just used. Can you please just say that this game looks freaking awesome from now on?
Can I say the game feel of this feels really good?
Can you say it's immersive? I would really be more comfortable if you said it was immersive.
Immersive open world game feel is pretty nice.
Game feel is destroyed as a word forever.
What about like something? Like, what about Dark Souls like, or roguelike, or fucking... It's a bit of a... It's like the Dark Souls of roguelikes.
Dark Souls is a meme in itself. This is the Dark Souls of Pokemon games.
You know, whenever I see someone use Dark Souls in a review, I immediately think they're being ironic until I see where it came from.
Your problem is you're reading game reviews. Never do that.
No, I only do it because funny joke humor.
Okay.
I don't actually care.
Okay.
I've never looked at a reviewer and been like, huh, your opinion is valid to me. Because I don't care about reviews on the internet. The only reviewers I like watching are people on YouTube.
Epic critics? Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Listen, if you're not someone who's like thoroughly entertaining to watch, and you're just posting long novels online about like problems in games, I'm not reading your article, dude. Or ma'am.
I think the biggest problem is that they don't say anything useful. They all just say exactly what you expect them to say.
I feel like a
don't
lot
go
of
into
them,
anything properly.
I feel like a lot of them don't play the game either, because if you read these articles, they have a lot to say about their first level experience, but they don't play beyond that.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the same time, it's... I don't know. I feel like as a reviewer, or even as people like us that just play a zillion trillion games, that you kind of just get that.
You do.
And I will say, after being a pro gamer for as long as I have been, I do often feel like I'll play like 10 minutes of a game or something, and I'll be like, okay, I know what this is about. You know, if I'm playing an open world game and it starts like scattering the same objectives all over the map, I'm like, okay, I kind of know what this is, where this is going.
That stuff kind of bothers me. You know, I can put up with a lot in like games, and redundancy doesn't bother me if it's done well. I know it's fucked up to say, but if a game's fun and they're doing repetition, like I'm okay with that. If they follow a formula, I'm fine with that. It's just that the one thing I hate in open world games is you're gonna get that repetition no matter what. But it's how they do it that's really annoying. Like, is it shallow, or is it like the repetition, there's quite a lot of stuff to do comparative to just like 4 things that are repeated over and over.
Oh, BT's splattering people, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
He came in to kick some A.
All an open world game needs is fun movement. Then you can have fun moving from thing to thing.
Yeah, or fun mechanics, or just like Breath of the Wild is a good example of that.
Yeah, like sliding down on your shield is cool.
Breath of the Wild is very sandboxy, and I don't want to get into like this rant because I have a lot to say about the game, and I don't think people give a shit. But overall, I would say, yeah, it feels good for an open world game. It's the most sandboxy, fun style of open world. And I guess another one that I had a horrible experience with, but I still vouch by it, was Horizon Zero Dawn. That was actually pretty fun.
Never played it.
Really?
Was that the redhead girl?
Yeah, I saw that game and it looked kind of cool, but it just seemed like one of those games that I'd play and then immediately forget.
I bought that and I left it in the boot of my car and forgot about it till now.
Really?
Yeah. Not my car.
It's a good thing I brought it up, because that's what you're going to be playing. Just wait for the sequel.
The Squill?
That game made a fucking ton of shit back.
Yeah, also, yeah, we're sorry for too much game designy talk.
Well, we're not struggling.
You're a dick. Yeah. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, Chris,
you're my baby now.
You have these like boss fights where you battle like mech guys, and they have like their personalities and their mechs and shit. It's awesome.
I'll try to not destroy this guy too fast, but I always fucking break him before he's done saying like his first couple of things.
Oh my god.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Holy shit.
You overwhelm them.
Yeah,
oh,
see,
man,
I'm already fucking him up.
Look, Chris, he's in a gorilla mech. Do you see it?
Wait a minute, he's reacting to when you shoot him.
He just threw a stink bomb at you, which is like feces. Did you see that? I'm serious.
Really?
Yeah. If you get caught in that, you have to get out of your mech.
Oh, see, I'm just gonna blow him up. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you fucked him.
Yeah, it was funny.
Well done. He died and vaporized inside of his mech.
Yeah.
Well, what do you prefer? When you're shooting a thing in a game and it reacts and stumbles around, or when they just absorb the bullets? What do you prefer, Lyle?
When it stumbles around, I guess. This is the leading question.
You're an idiot.
Wow,
and you're stupid. Right. And everybody on the internet's gonna rip you apart.
I think my favorite part in a game is when you're shooting something and it stands idly by and gets shot and does nothing. There's like no reaction to the animation until it finally dies.
That's awesome. That's a fun time.
That's ideally what I want in any gaming experience.
Did you steal his Bose earphones?
Yes,
with noise cancellation?
I sure did. This video is sponsored by Bose. No.
What's Bose?
No way, Bose.
What's Bose?
I think it's Bose, maybe, or Boss.
You mean I don't know. Bose?
Bose and Boss are two different things.
Buy you earphones.
Neither one of them paid us money, and they both should now. That's my official stance on that.
I will recommend Bose noise canceling earphones because I wear them on airplanes and I can't hear children screaming in my ear. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Anywhere I go, I always hear children screaming, so maybe I should get some Bose hairs.
I think that's just your inner monologue.
No.
Okay.
Chris, you don't understand. I'm forever cursed to have children screaming next to me no matter where I go.
Corey, did you see that new viral tweet where people are showing apples 1 through 5 and they're like, which apple do you imagine? I'm number 3.
Well, if we're talking Apple, I guess I'm
And then
2.
people are making these big deep tweets being like, wow, I never realized some people don't have an inner monologue. That's so weird to me.
What is an inner monologue?
It's when you think to yourself, you have a little voice in your head. Some people have it, some people don't.
That's early forms of schizophrenia.
I have that.
Chris, you should have told me.
No, it's fine. Just some people have it, some people don't, but people are like, that is the craziest thing.
The worst thing you can do is start feeding the early signs of schizophrenia.
Yeah. Don't give it no popcorn.
Well,
that's
I've been doing that for like 30 years now, so I'm screwed.
If he's like, I'm hungry, don't actually start eating. Starve yourself until the inner monologue screams and then lets you fall behind.
Okay, Corey.
Are you serious though?
What?
Like in your head, you think things and then you think like talking to yourself.
Yeah.
I don't think that's schizophrenia because like there's no voices actually coming out.
No, some people just think in concepts, and other people like literally talk to themselves, their brain.
Sometimes in instances, I talk to myself if I'm trying to like figure out the best way to approach a situation. Like if I feel like I'm about to run into something that'll make me uncomfortable,
You scream,
I'll talk it out in my head of what's gonna happen, and then I'll psych myself out and ultimately become more paranoid.
Do you ever-
And it never works.
Do you ever hunch over and say, "Come on, Corey, think."
Check out spreadassholes.org. Oh, dude! Is this the stage?
Yeah, this is. Oh, where am I going?
Oh no!
You're stupid.
I guess the first thing that's killed me in this game. Circumstance, my greatest foe.
This stage rocks. When I got to this stage, I couldn't stop
Look at
playing.
those little people.
Yeah.
Oh my god. They're so small.
Yeah.
They're so easy to kill.
I will say, you know what? This is the first time I felt the scale of your machine, because in the other few levels, it just felt like you were normal sized. Just
You're
from the
scary
environments.
big.
Why? Because I was shooting other machines?
Yeah.
Controlling it definitely feels different from controlling a guy, too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so
being
cool.
out of your mech actually feels insanely good, but being in your mech also feels good. Like it feels like a different game style playing. Like this feels more like your basic platforming, but when you get out of your mech, you feel like the whole world opens up and it becomes Mirror's Edge.
Yeah, you're super fast and zippy when you're not in it.
Wait,
Yeah.
did this game not do well?
By circumstance, I think it would have done good had it been released at another time.
Yeah, they released it kind of the same day or something as Battlefield 1 or something. Also, the first one was, I wouldn't say it wasn't very good, but it was multiplayer only.
Yeah.
And it was 50 gigabytes, so people played it for like a week and then realized it was taking up a bunch of space on their computer and then uninstalled
How
it.
the fuck do you make a game 50 gigabytes?
This is gonna sound like a joke, and it's not. It's a bunch of uncompressed WAV files for the sound effects.
Are you
Just
serious?
use MP3s.
Yeah, that's actually what it is.
They used WAVs?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it sounds best, but also it takes
Is
up
that
so
what-
much space.
Doesn't MP4 sound good too?
You gotta get with them oogs, yo.
Odds.
Yeah. I think the whole thing is like certain formats like MP3s and stuff might take a
You
little
gotta
longer
put
to
up your shield
recall.
against those brutes, dude.
Oh, yeah,
'cause they
I
shoot
keep
the
forgetting I
missiles.
have
Oh,
that.
you're right. Yeah, MP3. No, that's why OGs don't take any time to recall.
Anyway, that's some little factoids for you.
Thanks, Lyle. Thanks for Lyle Fat Corner, you guys. We'll see you next
Wow, you're
week.
so smart.
Thanks, man.
Lyle's Gaming Fact Corner. We should start that.
Facts of
You know,
Lyle
Chris, you're
Gaming.
talking all this shit, but like 9 times out of 10, you're like, oh, that's some oscillating ray tracing on it.
Oscillating. I don't even know what that fucking means.
Chris.
What?
You got any some Linus Tech Tips? I heard that name recently and I found out what it was and I don't even know what it
It's
is.
just a guy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a guy on YouTube who do tips.
Does he
texts.
give you tips, ticks, and tricks?
He tips text over.
He tippy-tats on his tippity-toes, and you can't hear him. He's completely silent when he enters a room.
Anytime I saw a video of him, it was like a totally still object with him talking. Like the video wasn't even moving.
Hey, he got canceled, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, his wife walked in and he went,
Linus's vaginuses.
and then everyone canceled him.
Was she
He
heard
drew
that?
lines all over her vagina.
Yeah, that
And
was
she's
messed
like,
up.
she's like, it's not to be divided like that. And he's like, well, you get better optimization.
Next week.
He finally went crazy. He was tired of the tips got to him.
Next week I'm opening my email. Okay, that was really funny and all, but you actually like really upset my wife. So
Linus Tech Tips?
no, I'm kidding.
Linus Tech Tips, if you're gonna watch this, at least understand a joke first, asshole.
We're assuming he hasn't taken the joke.
His first tech tip is going to be, don't fuck with me, Chris O'Neill.
Don't fuck with my vaginas.
Listen,
This is, I draw the line as somewhere, and it's right here.
if he can give you tech tips, he can fucking preemptively understand.
You're Robo!
That's stealing it!
Get your Robo back!
It's too late!
Oh, you're fucking...
My big robot friend! That's Linus taking it away. He's taking away
Yeah,
your tech.
Linus, put Linus's face right there in the corner. He's like, I'm gonna go teach this thing a lesson. He's got
Linus has become one with the machine.
He's stealing the microchips out of it using his computers.
yeah.
He's doing a Titan project build.
I legitimately know nothing about Linus Tech Tips.
I don't either. He's just some guy who gives you tips on YouTube.
He's probably the
That's his
nicest
brand.
guy. Who
he
knows?
probably is.
You know, we're real pieces of shit when it comes down to it.
That's fair,
No,
but
we're not. It's just if your persona is giving tech tips, it's funny to set you up in a scenario like this.
yeah, it's
You live in
funny.
an underground bunker. You just stole my mech to use it for tech tips.
It's pretty funny if you do a tech tip channel to be like kidnapped and keelhauled and forced to perform various tasks for your life.
he needed a little pizzazz for his tech tips, so he stole your robots.
Don't look at him.
This whole 5-minute conversation happened because Linus rhymes with vaginas.
It's true.
This has been a public service announcement.
What if his name isn't even really Linus?
Oh, well, then he deserves all of this.
What if he only chose Linus because it sounded good for tech tips?
If he made up that name, then I don't feel bad about any of this. But if that is, in fact, his real name, we're being kind of harsh on him.
That's so cool. I love this. This shit reminds me of, like, fucking Portal 2. Just
Yeah,
for
the
some
shittiest
reason.
game ever made. Great job, Corey. Great comparison, dude.
What?
The shittiest fucking game I ever played.
I like Portal 2. What? What the heck?
What is this, fucking Mario running along pipes? This sucks.
Get on with it! What is this, Duke Nukem Forever?
Listen,
in the blue room with your rocket?
I've been advocating for Mario to have a gun for 16 years now.
Don't
How's
you know
that
what happened
going?
when they added a gun to Sonic?
Yes, and it was
got
great.
awesome. You're right.
Shadow with a gun.
Have you seen that clip of Shadow being like,
Disgusting black creatures, get out of my sight.
The best instance of
Yeah,
that
obviously.
is Dragon Ball. They had a character that was called Black,
Goku
and there's
Black.
a bunch of extremely unfortunate
Yeah,
clips of that.
they could have called him like Jet or something,
There-
like Jet Black. Or,
I swear to you, there's one where Goku
I know
shows
exactly
up
what
and a
you're
bunch of
talking
police
about.
point guns at him, and Trunks goes,
Hold your fire! This man isn't black!
they knew what they were doing.
I think it's just an unfortunate situation. Chris, watch this shit. Get ready for this.
Whoa.
This
I
is
wish
sick
this was
as
VR.
fuck.
Oh, this would nauseate the shit out of you in VR. Are you kidding?
I'm the only person fucking alive who doesn't get motion sickness.
When you get flipped around in VR?
Yeah, no, not at all.
I have the worst motion sickness ever when it comes to VR.
Corey could just look at a fucking screen and get motion sickness.
I was
don't
watching.
understand.
Well, I mean, I was watching you guys play like Beat Saber and Boneworks, and I was getting sick to my stomach.
Really? I don't have a problem with Beat Saber and shit. I actually, ironically, have a problem with a lot of games to prevent motion sickness will make your character fucking teleport around.
Yeah,
and
I
I
hate
don't
that.
know why they do that. That's so much
That
worse
helps
to me.
people. That helps people though. Some people love that.
Look at this shit, Chris.
This is just Crash Bandicoot now.
It's a plant factory for wood
This is
and
so
dirt.
sick. I love this.
This is fucking Star Wars Revenge of the Sith when C-3PO.
Look, it planted grass into the ground.
That doesn't make no fucking sense. You can't just do
It'll
that.
make sense when you
It's
see.
foreshortening.
Foreshadowing.
Same thing.
Oh wow! Now who doesn't know his Blender terminology, Chris?
Blender.
I don't know. It just sounds like something you bring up. Oh yeah, this is like foreshortening.
That's an art term.
Foreshortening is when an object, like when you extend a hand, it's how the hand looks from the front to the like.
It's like a perspective-y thing.
perspective.
Yeah.
Aren't there a bunch of wackadoo things in 3D animation where if you actually look at them, they make the arms crazy long
Yeah,
for weird
but that
perspective
makes
shots?
it like that makes it appealing. Like when you see like a shot of a hand extended 10 feet, but it like looks more like better.
Oh yeah, real appealing. I love seeing a big gross hand right in my face, Corey.
The thing is, like people, just in general, like humans, look weird sometimes in certain angles. Like when you're looking at smut pictures on like, I don't know, like Fapaporium or some picture
Yeah,
site.
when I watch a porn, I always think, I wish her hand was
no,
50
that's not what I'm
feet
saying.
wide.
That's not what I'm saying. But if a girl's like bent over, like she's bent over looking behind you and her ass is right there, sometimes it looks like their head is as big as their ass if they have a small ass, and it's really like bizarre. That's why like people when they do art, they kind of accentuate stuff, and with 3D you have to like force perspective to fool the audience into thinking something else.
That's why all those pygmy tribes do shrunken heads, right? So their women look more attractive in perspective.
That's why when they're fucking born, they stick their feet in moccasins and let them grow out for 10 years.
The unfortunate side effect is they have to remove the head.
Yeah.
So you
But
can't fuck it.
It's real hot though.
Don't they have to remove multiple layers of skin to make a shrunken head? So it becomes smaller and smaller, then they dip it in fry oil? And
I saw a YouTube tutorial on how to make a shrunken head. It taught me a lot.
The guy's using his mom.
Yeah, there was...
It's like, Mom, we'll still...
It started out with a Kevin MacLeod track, and the guy showed you how to make a shrunken head.
Who's Kevin MacLeod?
I fucking hate that song.
You love it.
I don't. I also hate the... Fucking hate that song.
That's like royalty free.
The one that bothers me is the...
Oh, the fucking Kickstarter kind of one.
Kickstarter music.
Yeah, you're right. That sucks. Well, it's not bad. No, it's just overused. That's the only...
Yeah.
Like, they're really well done. Kevin MacLeod's really fucking good.
When you keep saying Kevin MacLeod, I just think of Kevin McAllister. I don't know any other Kevin.
It's because you've probably only read it and it looks like McLeod.
Yeah,
but
you're
it's
right.
not.
Kevin MacLeod. But no, all of his music is like amazingly well done, but the sad thing is that when you hear it, it just sucks you out of whatever you're watching.
Yeah, because you've heard it a zillion, trillion times.
You're doing like amazingly. This part took me so long. I kept blowing up with these fucking spiders.
Yeah, you just gotta watch them.
But I love this place. Chris, are you seeing what's happening? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, they're like making a new country so I can move into it.
Yeah, just for you.
That's the gist of it, yeah.
Sick.
He has a bulletproof suit on.
He's having a good time in his office with his books and his filing cabinets. And oh god, is this gonna dump me?
This is like Portal 2. Sorry to make that reference yet again.
Portal 2? You mean the shittest game ever? Okay.
At least you brought that reference back.
He brought it back around.
Chris, do you really not like Portal 2?
No, it's fine. It's okay.
Okay.
It's not bad.
I like the
first. I like the first one way better.
I like Portal 2.
I liked Portal 2 a lot.
I like an aspect of Portal 2 more than the other aspects. I feel like it wears out its welcome.
You know, Portal 2 feels kind of cringy to me. I like Portal 1. It actually feels kind of like you're in a new, real kind of a place.
Is it because Eleanor is like a potato?
Well, there's that. The Cage Johnson guy got real tired of really quickly.
Who's Cage Johnson?
The
when life gives you lemons, you kill yourself. Or I forget what he said.
Oh, the asshole. When you're in that fucking weird platforming bit. Yeah.
It just kind of.
That's the part I'm talking about.
It didn't feel like a cool place anymore. It just felt like a big joke.
That was so annoying having to go through all those fucking trials and hearing like this like fucking like John Jameson's
The first game's all simple and like they had like it's kind of a low budget kind of a feel, but it feels so good anyways.
I love the beginning though. When you're working your way through like the old place. It just like I said, it wears it out when what's her name?
Eleanor?
I don't think it's Eleanor.
Edna mode.
Oh fuck no!
Yeah, when GLaDOS fucking becomes a potato, then I'm like moored by it. Eleanor? Because I said it like 6 times.
Yeah, you're
I fooled
planting
your
the seed.
I set you up for failure with that one, Chris.
Yeah.
Eleanor,
everyone's gonna laugh at you.
GLaDOS.
Yeah, no, you see, you actually you make people stupider with your misinformation.
It's my superpower.
By proximity.
You're like the first X-Men. That's your power.
Yeah, I walk into the place and they're like, "What's your superpower?" And I'm like, "What's not my superpower?" And then and then I start throwing shit, and they're like, "What kind of power does he have?" I'm like, "I got super strength." And then they just believe it because I said it.
Mm-hmm.
People say I have a very believable face.
What the fuck are you talking about? Also, this game is amazing. Look at all that stuff. It's like Monsters Inc.
I know. It's just sick. Like what? Like this is bizarre. Imagine something like this in like Call of Duty, where you're like fucking platforming on walls and shit. It's like it wouldn't happen. This was just such a cool fucking game.
This is just Mario.
Yeah, actually.
And look, you're gonna fucking platform to it soon.
I don't know if we've said this before, but the team that made this is the team that made the original 2 Modern Warfare games.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like this is kind of old Infinity Ward went on to become Respawn.
Wow.
True.
So they made these games.
Must
and they're
be so
pretty
weird
good.
to like.
Dude, you're almost at the end. Look at this shit, Chris.
Yeah.
Look, it's like a model turned on its side.
I don't like it when people turn models on their side.
This is like fucking crazy.
Huh.
I love this shit.
Great. Now I'm on the wall. That's my input. That's my comment.
Do that sidestep.
Oh.
Nice.
I want to read a book.
You'll never read a book. Not in my watch.
No, okay, that's fair.
Can you just run straight up, or do you have to always go on the side?
You can't run up like
There you go.
You can't run straight up a wall. I think you do have to like have an angle. Oh, I guess you kind of can.
Oh, interesting.
I've never tried doing that.
This is awesome. I love it.
Why are you going over there?
I don't know, Corey. I don't know why I do half the shit I do. Can you just give me a break?
Jump on the generator. That's
Can you do me a favor and lay off Lyle for 1 minute?
This looks like if Fallout 4 was turned on the side.
Yes, which I think would make that game infinitely better.
That was the pitch for this game.
If you did, like, the whole foundation of everything set up from the Frankenstein engine would come crashing down and you would immediately lose your game.
But it'd be funny.
It would also blue screen your computer, but it would be pretty funny. This is sick. This is sick!
Yeah, it's real cool.
So what's the game, guys?
It's like Fallout 4, but turned on its side.
It's like,
yes!
It's perfect! It's basically like Fallout 4, turned side. It's like GLaDOS from Portal 2. It's
like Master Chief from Halo.
It's like Master Chief. It's like Modern Warfare. It's like every game ever made that's fun that you shoot.
And they're like, kind of gay.
But we'll take it.
I told you about that guy in Ireland, right? Did I ever tell you about that guy?
What kind of guy are we talking about?
I think I told his story before. I'm not sure.
Start it, and if you've told it before, I will violently and angrily cut you off.
Oh, shit.
My friend in Ireland brought over a drug dealer friend of his that fucking sucked. He was the biggest dumbass I ever met in my life. But he talked like, oh yeah, how's it going? But he brought him over, and
it sounded like he was chewing on his tongue.
This was right when I was first starting getting interested in like game design and like looking into all this stuff, and buying books and blah 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 blah. And obviously, look, I'm not a fucking genius or master game design. I am interested in it. Sorry for bringing it up.
It's okay.
Anyway, so this guy came over and he's like, oh yeah, man, I'm bringing my friend over. He's like really into this stuff too. You guys are gonna love each other. I was like, okay. And he brought him over. And he's like, okay, now to tell him your idea. And he was just like,
okay, so it's like Skyrim, but with Pokemon.
It's just like, yeah.
It's like, I'm sure that'll blow over. You get a whole nobody playing that.
No, and he literally said like,
yeah, I've been sending letters to Nintendo and Bethesda about the idea, but they haven't responded to me yet.
It's
like probably because you're like some fucking like tinker from from the boonies.
But I was like, okay, I'm going back to my room now.
This is total nonsense. That makes me lol. Look, it's becoming a battle arena, Chris.
That makes me lol.
This is so fucking awesome.
Oh, by the way, that guy stole one of my games. He stole Dragon Ball Kuchi 3.
Tenkaichi.
That's it. He stole that out of my cupboard.
Tenkaichi 1?
3.
What?
Yeah, the best one.
Wait, he stole Budokai Tenkaichi 3?
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
That game's awesome.
It is really good.
That was the best Dragon Ball game I ever played.
It also has the most characters you can play, more than I think Xenoverse, because you don't have to pay for like 40 of the characters.
Oh yeah, I bought not Xenoverse. I bought Dragon Ball Z Fighter recently.
Yeah.
And I had to pay for all the extra stuff I actually wanted.
Yeah.
I had to pay for the Japanese music.
Ugh. Why isn't that just already in the fucking game?
Because evil. Oh no, you know what? No, I actually didn't buy it. I had it saved on my computer and I went on Audacity and I faded a bunch of my favorite songs together and just played it while I played the game.
No. That's awesome. Did you like it? I thought it was like easy to pick up and play as far as fighting games go.
I'm not like I liked it just because it's like I love Dragon Ball, but I'm not really a big fighting games guy.
I'm not either.
I'm not good at them.
I'm a button masher.
Yeah, that's a game where if you go online, some 12-year-old will fucking murder you.
Yeah, someone who's been playing it way longer.
But it is like one of the most pretty games I ever saw.
What are you supposed to do with this guy? Are you just supposed to kill his other people?
Yeah, she's sending in these things to fuck with me.
Wait, is it you? Is it a she? I thought it was Ash.
Yeah, I think it's she. It's a lady robot.
I thought Salone was the only girl in this. I don't know though.
Leave me alone!
Lyle, you're so good at video games. I think you should apply to be in an esports team.
I just want to say...
I'm good at playing video games. I should be a video game tester. That would be a dream job. Oh, God!
I just wanted to say that... What do you call that thing that wraps around a level?
A crime.
Skybox?
Yeah, that skybox doesn't look very real.
Yeah, if you...
I mean, that's the point.
I wish it looked like a little more real, but it literally looks like something from like an N64 game that was like blown up.
I think that it's the point is it's simulating one, right?
Yeah,
so
it changed
worked.
earlier. It did a bunch of little beehive hexagons and then turned into the woods.
No, I'm just saying that if it looked a little better.
It's low
if you
res.
looked a
It's
little
low
better,
res.
Corey, I'd like you.
This has nothing to do with me. This has everything to do with they went out to like Niagara Falls on a vacation and took one photo and flipped it around.
Yeah. Lyle, run out to the very edge and look right down. I want to see what it looks like right at the edge.
I want to see the basement. I want to see downstairs.
Look at that.
Those rocks are too big.
They're big rocks.
Illegal view. This is an illegal view. You're going to jail now. You fuck. All right.
That's funny.
I'm glad we saw the illegal view.
Yeah.
Look how big that fucking rock is out in the distance beyond the
I don't like
the
it.
Star of Joseph door.
The Star of Joseph.
What do you call it?
The Star of David, you stink.
What kind of stink am I?
You're the ultimate fucking green stink.
The noxious plume grass. Gas, what'd I say?
Grass. Because it's green.
Dang it.
Everybody, please. Please flag Corey for saying that.
Yeah. Don't let him get on a plane ever again. Put him on a no-fly list.
If you flag me, you'll be flagging everyone else in this fucking call right now.
Say you can be identified by his big green stink lines, and the TSA will pull him over.
I'm not a pig patch.
Look at this. Look at this silly thing she's done.
You were talking about beehives before.
Yeah. If a single bee comes out of this, I'm gonna be really mad.
Editor, make bees coming out of the I don't know.
Whoa! Are those big bees?
Yeah. There he goes. See you in hell, bee.
I don't like it when they kill dogs like that.
To be fair, those are like those spitters from Jurassic Park. They're scary.
Yeah.
Spitters.
There's always like an alien dog enemy who's just like a dog, but he has some sort of like dinosaur mechanic.
He's got some kind of mental illness. You're so right.
And he refuses to get help.
Halo was made out of like artifacts, and now these ones are weird monster lizards. Also, those spiders, there was something similar to it in Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah.
Those like things that run up on you and then duck down and explode.
To be fair, with the number of comparisons you've drawn, I'm pretty convinced that this game just is a reskin of Conker's Bad Fur Day.
This game is the ultimate game. You never have to play another game ever again. If you only played this game for your experience of playing a shooter for the first time, you would think shooters were insanely fun. And then you would come to a stark realization that most shooters are pretty redundant.
No, I should not have done that.
That kind of worked.
That was
It kind
awesome.
of did. That wasn't what I meant to do. No! Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
You did it.
Don't worry about it.
Look at this place falling apart. Maybe if you made a bigger chrome dome.
This place freaking sucks. Corey,
What's up, buddy?
What
would you do if you were out in the backyard and you notice a rustling in the bushes and you walk over and out steps the 9-foot-tall Bigfoot with his extended pinky?
Is he extending his pinky to me?
Yeah, he wants you to make a promise with him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make a promise.
Okay, his promise is,
I want you to be my best friend forever.
You don't want to be best friends with Bigfoot?
yeah.
I was gonna say Big Mac. I would do that, but I'd be afraid that the second I leave pinky in hand with him, poachers would find him, and those Bigfoot shows would finally have their first Bigfoot.
But then Corey, after you promise to be his best friend forever, you notice an old lady crossing the street, and he runs over and punches her in her gizzard.
Yeah.
So now she's dead.
He knocks out her tooth.
He punches her in her gizzard,
He
and she's
punches her
dead.
so hard her face falls off. Well,
And he said hiding a body is a real best friend thing to do.
So now what? You promised to be his best friend forever.
well, I guess I gotta hide an old lady's body. What are you gonna fucking not be friends with Bigfoot after being friends with him?
Oh, okay.
To be fair, there's only one Bigfoot, and there's plenty of old ladies in this world.
If I wasn't friends with Bigfoot, he would liquidate me in an instant. So no, thank you. I'll hide the old lady body, and I'll even hide her gizzard as well.
Okay, Corey, well, you both pick up the old lady to move her to bury her, right?
Yeah.
But both of your combined strength accidentally rips her in half, and out falls your Mr. Bean DVD collection. Bigfoot stole it.
Well, that's actually Lexi's collection. She has the Mr. Bean DVD collection.
Fuck, what's something you'd greatly care about? Outfalls your hard drive from your computer that he stole.
Okay, that I care greatly about that, just for all the work I've done. I'd be like, listen, you fucking stupid monkey man, you better give me that hard drive, or this friendship is over.
And he picks it up and he runs into the woods with it.
He runs into the woods?
Yeah.
I go, I'm trying to do the whistle thing, and then suddenly all these hillbillies with their cameras and fucking like whips, and I'm like, I got him, hot on your trail, smell my pinky if you want like scent.
They'll shoot you.
Yeah, what would you do if you got close to him and then he broke his own pinky and you felt a splitting pain in your stomach and blacked out?
That's his power.
And every time you got close to him, he would do that.
So I'm connected to Bigfoot now?
Yeah, just
Ever since you did the pinky promise.
I didn't realize that at the time.
He tricked you.
I'm in hell.
Holy shit. Look at that.
Oh yeah, you gotta fight Ash now.
Catch him?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
She's kind of a babe.
She is.
She looks like Anonymous.
If she had a surprised expression on her face, I would keep her under my bed and pull her out and wash her synthetic pussy.
Is she a synthoid?
Yeah.
You know, she looks like that one like weird, oh, I feel fantastic.
How did you do that with your voice?
I just tried to do it with my voice.
The sheer force of will brought that to be.
That's what she looks like.
Very
disappointing. You're losing half your health, B.
Yeah.
I missed
Step
when that
off,
video was
B.
brand new. When that video was brand new, I truly felt like there was like a disturbed individual out there.
The combat in this is really sick.
Yeah, this boss is a little more challenging than the last one.
Yeah,
she's still
watch out
not
for the
hard,
dumbass
but-
slashes, though.
In this
Yeah.
game, can you go to Ireland, maybe?
And see your mom
My mummy, can I look in the window, see my mummy cooking dishes?
cooking dishes.
Chris, you fight another mech who's just swinging potato sacks around. He's coming at you full force.
Swinging potato sacks.
Yeah, he's swinging them like nunchucks.
That's a great idea. You know what, Corey?
Hey,
Sometimes
Titanfall 3 developer, are you listening?
the potato boss.
Yeah, she's getting fucked up.
It actually would be kind of cool if like they
Check
went
this
in.
out. Yes!
There we go.
See ya, bitch.
Whoa, that was her?
Yeah.
Oh my
Dude, I
god.
fucking broke her. She didn't even explode a giblet. She just blood mist is all she fucking exploded in.
Obliterated it.
That was awesome. Alright, so what I was saying was if they made Titanfall 3, they should just go crazy and just make you go to like different parts of the country where you go to like Britain and like
Yeah, that's a different part of
Japan,
America,
and you
you're
just
right.
No, I'm just saying not America, but you go different parts of the world. And you just like fight in like those rural areas.
Yeah.
That would be sick as fuck.
That would be kind of cool.
That was awesome. That stage rocks.
Yeah, that stage is real cool.
And the next one,
The next one's also real cool. After that point, the game is just fucking good.
yeah, it's just really good. And then it starts like getting really clever.
There are some things that you can't do in the campaign, though, that you can do in the multiplayer. Like, you can jump on your mech's shoulders and give it a back rub and stuff in the multiplayer. You can ride other people's, you could ride your own. You could steal little batteries. You could jump on other mechs and steal batteries and put the battery in your mech, and then your mech has more batteries.
Oh, dude. Sorry, I was listening, but I listen. This stage fucking rocks.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. I love this stage.
Whoa!
It's so fucking cool.
Look at these fellers.
Is that Bender from Futurama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, meatbag!
A spitting impression of him.
Don't have a cow, man. That's my Fred.
That's Fry.
Fred Fry, yeah. That's my 50-year-old Fry from the live-action show.
Come on,
live
Lyle,
action
do
movie.
Professor Farnsworth.
Good news, everyone!
It's pretty good, actually.
I don't know.
Dude, be Dr. Zoidberg.
That's him giving a lecture.
I'm fucking useless.
I've invented a stupid ball!
Hooray!
Of yellow energy.
I can't fucking open this thing because I have no fingernails because I still chew them in my late 20s.
Are they good?
No, it's never good. I only do it for anxiety reasons. Chris, can you open this?
I'm pretty strong, so yeah.
Oh, whoa,
I
dude.
heard that pop.
That was... Ah!
Okay. Big robots and big dragons. You cannot do both.
It's kind of
Yeah,
epic.
one or the O.
Is that a shark?
Yeah.
Wow. I love sharks.
So the reason why this keeps happening
No. Yes.
is because like you're close to like this thing that they were like trying to get. Like you basically are gonna get this special core, and
Leave me alone.
they're giving you glimpses of it, but you'll see.
Oh, that's a guy.
Yeah, he's full. He can't really pull you out of his mech right now. He's busy.
Yeah.
8 standard months prior to Operation Broadsword, the 9th Militia Fleet.
This game kind of sucks my dick.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Hey, creator of Titanfall, maybe try a little harder next time.
Maybe put a few less skeletons.
He looks like he has
you didn't
moss
even
on his face.
model this guy's skin.
I've noticed the skeleton
Look,
skin.
Gorilla Mech!
He's taking his shit.
He's picking him around.
Major Anderson.
Oh, that's your robot. I didn't know your robot just had a fat A, dude.
Yeah, he does have a bit of a dump truck.
Fat
You
A.
can crawl up in there.
Yeah, you could.
What is
Here's
he carrying?
Little movie trivia. You want to know some movie
Is that
trivia?
a bathroom? Is that
Yeah.
an outhouse that he's carrying?
No, you dickhead.
He's dude scanning.
Corey, did you know that Keanu Reeves gave away all of his money in The Matrix 1 to animators? And that's why that cool Bean movie exists?
The Bean movie.
You know the beans? And they're all dancing?
This is psychotic. Go on.
What are you talking about?
You never seen that?
No, what's Beans? Is it that Bean with like a split head where he's brown?
Yes!
What is that?
That's a full movie that an animator from The Matrix made because Keanu Reeves gave him a shit ton of money. Just because Keanu Reeves was like, I don't need all this money. And he just gave it away to all the animators because he's like, you guys really made this movie really good.
That's nice.
So that guy made a fucking psychotic Bean movie and it's actually really funny.
Is it really good?
Yeah.
Why is it called Bean? What's
It's not called Bean. It's a movie about beans that dance and shoot.
Also, I found Anderson.
Yeah,
Aw.
Anderson's fucked.
He didn't give away all of his money, but he gave away quite a bit.
He's just sealing it up, dude.
So you're stealing this stuff so you can read their previous conversations.
Yeah.
You know, like holotapes, how they tell you what they happened? This is how you do it.
I found Anderson.
He's kind of hanging around.
I think that's what he said.
Yeah, he goes, he's in
Really?
the ceiling.
Yeah.
Very funny.
That's funny, big titty.
They today.
What's 7/24/7 mean?
I don't know.
He fucks 7/24/7? I get it.
Yeah, dude.
That rocks. Wait, that is his number, right? No, it's 27.
274.
Doesn't even make sense.
Why would you make it rain in the virtual realm of
He
video
fucks
games? That's stupid.
He's fucked 7 months a week for 247 days.
You can have it if you really want it,
It
but
sounded
give
like
it
he
back.
said that's Anderson's catheter,
Yeah.
but he didn't.
It's full of yummy, yummy pee for me.
Corey,
What?
you get sent back in time to the year 2007.
I'd rather go back to the year 3000. Not
haven't
much
gotten
has
that far
changed,
yet.
but it is underwater.
Corey, you get
And your
sent back.
great-great-great-granddaughter is looking fine.
Corey, you get
What?
sent back to the year 2007.
Okay.
You appear in GameStop.
Okay.
Your heart starts beating out of your chest, and you say, "Does this mean?" You run inside. You start rooting through the PS3 shelves. You find it. Haze on PS3. It's been so long.
I finally get a haze. Should I announce to the world how bad of a flop it's gonna be, or should I hold my tongue?
Hold your tongue. You get to enjoy it before everyone thinks it's gay.
Oh, that rocks. I'm in the best timeline. It's unfortunate that I'm like fucking 12 or something.
That would be the stupidest thing you could possibly do if you,
You know
got
what
sent
I'm
back
gonna
in
do?
time. Yeah.
Did I get set back in time next to where I am as a 12-year-old or 13-year-old kid?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take the game and give it to my 12-year-old self and be like, hold on to this, because in like 2 hours it's gonna be a fucking train wreck and you can laugh with everybody else. Because I didn't have the game at the time. I only knew about it eventually from Larry Bundy Jr., but I didn't know originally.
All I know about it is it's not very good. That's all I know
It's
about
horrible!
it. Is it?
It's so bad! That rocked, dude.
I don't like it when robots deface buildings.
He wasn't defacing it, he was just making you a pole vault.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
He's giving me that.
But you can't go up a rail, you go down a rail.
Listen,
Well, you broke the game, stupid.
I broke the laws of physics.
Yeah,
and
you
I
did.
I did it all for love.
Excuse
Fucking
me.
asshole. Look at this guy.
Kind of stupid, but okay.
Oh,
Is this, are they actually going to interact with you now, or is it still
They're
like you're in a
mad.
dream
They're mad.
sequence?
Robos.
Oh, you better get out of there.
nah, I'm good. I don't gotta worry about a death. Yeah, okay. That guy deserved that.
He came to life and immediately fell over before he could even get his acclimation down.
Yeah.
They're walking like robot zombies.
It's neat.
Look, that's cool.
Zombie college.
Zombie college? Doesn't
Zombie
that actually
college.
exist?
Oh god. Yeah, you learn how to shamble around, you learn how to say brains and moan.
No, I mean, like, wasn't that an actual show?
The guy from Blink 182 started it.
No way.
Yeah, he started Zombie College.
He did not.
He didn't start. No, he didn't start Zombie College, but he did.
He
start,
went to Zombie College?
No, this is actually a real thing. He started like an alien hunting college where you can learn how to look for aliens.
Oh my god, what's his name?
I don't know. It's like the guitarist from Blink 182.
I know what you're talking about.
I hope that I'm not getting the guy wrong because that'd be.
No,
that'd
you're
be,
right. You're right. It was the whiny one.
Blink, more like Stink.
Yeah, Stink 182. If you went into his alien college and you said that, everyone would unenroll.
That's good. Has a single one of his students found an alien yet?
You never know.
Okay.
If anyone was going to find an alien, it would be them, would it not?
My stepdad
point.
got his code, so he should have unlocked it by now because it's been 6 months.
He got his alien code?
Yeah, he went to England. He spent $1,400 to get some code so he can become a fucking alien. I'm serious.
Wait, you gotta.
I have
You
to
gotta
reel it back.
elaborate
I
on
have to
this
reel
one.
it back. All right.
Yeah.
I might have said this before, or maybe I didn't, and this is just gonna like sound like chaotic nonsense. But my stepdad believes that we were all aliens at one point, but since we abandoned our alien heritage, they abandoned us. And the reason why people see aliens and like crazy people are like, look, an alien, and they like see glimpses of it is because they are watching us, but from a distance where we can't comprehend. But they sometimes check on us to see if we're still like willing to learn it. So he believes that there are people on this planet disguised as old aliens who have code that once you get the code, you unlock your full potential and you become an alien who can like time travel and you can read minds and you can like create things out of matter and you can go anywhere at any time. And I'm being 100%
He believes
serious.
this in his heart of hearts?
Yes, and he believes like shows like he believes movies like Star Wars and even Galaxy Quest have remnants of things from actual space like stories and stuff. He's like those stories had to come from somewhere. They were just not fictionated out of like anywhere. And it's like, well, I hate to break it to you, but
Are those people really like that unimaginative that they believe like shit like that has to come from?
I don't know.
See, you laugh, but your dad's gonna be doing this in a second.
All right, check this out. Exactly.
That's
We're
awesome.
gonna be sitting at a table that are just gonna go to the past and the future. So watch this shit, Chris. You can like
so
switch
now I can go back and
This
forth.
is what I accidentally said back then. But look at this shit. This shit is so cool.
Really cool, yeah.
Dude, it's like instantaneous too. It's real neat.
It's awesome.
Video games are pretty cool sometimes.
Yeah.
When they're done right and they feel good and they just have tons of fun mechanics, it's super satisfying. Chris, just trust me, okay? My dad's an alien, and he can fucking teleport behind you and end your life.
So you said that he went to England to get an alien degree?
I forget the person. There's this woman who is apparently Jesus reincarnated, okay?
We should talk about Jordan D next.
Oh,
Go for it.
yeah. Are you talking about Emma Watson?
We can talk about Jordan D, but I don't know her name. It's like some long name, but she's apparently like Jesus reincarnated, and my stepdad believes it's true, and he believes that he got the code to make them become aliens, because he said Jesus was an alien. An alien.
Your stepdad might actually be up on some Jordan D shit.
He might.
Your dad is Jordan D.
No.
Okay, wait. Yeah, let's get into Jordan D. Can I break it all down really quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Bring it to something we can bring it to a level we can understand.
Yeah,
Talk about Jordan D.
Come on, Funky, take it to the fridge.
For people who don't know what we're talking about, we used to know this guy on Newgrounds.com called Jordan D. Okay, so he had a character on Newgrounds called Patchman. He made cartoons with this Patchman. They were really like childish and like just boring and generic, and nobody watched them. And then he decided, like, you know what? I'll just start a cult.
He was ugly too. We should probably bring that up.
That's what
he started a cult about. He called it Spirit Science. It's the most genius name ever because it makes people go, you know what? I'm spiritual and scientific. That's pretty. That I can relate to this.
Yeah.
But everything he talks about is made up goo goo gaga garbage about like the moon being hollow and fucking Emma Watson being the second coming of Christ. He's fucking crazy.
The moon is fake, man-made moon.
Didn't you say that he came to Emma Watson once in a dream?
No, he says that while he was astral projecting, he spoke to Emma Watson's spirit and just like she's the second coming of Christ and he's in love with her and all this other crazy shit. He's crazy, but
he's so crazy.
But here's some insider knowledge that most people don't know. When I used to talk to him on fucking Skype years and years and years ago. But he said to me one time, "Yeah, I'm really excited about this new episode of Patch Man." I'm just like humoring him and just being nice, and I'm just like, "Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, I like Patch Man." I was lying, but I was just being nice. But he was like, I was like, "How did you come up with Patch Man?" He's like, "Oh, I didn't. I bought it off a friend." I'm like, "What?" It's like, "Yeah, I paid my friend $20, and now I own it, so it's mine." I'm like, "You couldn't even come up with Patch Man?"
Wow, with royalties, I think he owes him a few $100s.
He literally bought this concept from some stupid kid on Newgrounds who probably looks back on it now with ultimate regret.
Probably. Because not only is Patch Man associated with a cult, but he's also stupid looking.
I'll bet that's literally...
Yeah.
I'll bet that's literally some shit that his friend drew in, like, math class.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, that's cute. Can I have that?" Okay, $20. Like, this thing's so shit. I don't think it ever happened with it.
Little did he know that whenever they fucking...
But you know, that this week's fucking Jordan D story was, of course, Emma Watson is the second coming of Christ. There's a video of Jordan D wandering into a hospital, acting as a doctor.
That one's the worst.
He breaks into a fucking open heart surgery and just stands in there with his germs infesting the man's open wound.
Yeah, and he says, "There's a severe lack of crystals."
Yeah. Fucking psycho. He should have gone to jail for that.
He should have.
No,
what he did was illegal in every fucking sense of the word.
He had permission to do that, apparently. I looked more into that. I was like, what the...
He had permission to walk into
Well, then why is he acting like he was infiltrating it?
I don't know, dude.
He acts like he's like breaking
cool
in
to the aliens that he's building pyramids in North California for. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I remember he got in a huge argument with Zach when he was talking about how
he came to a Pico Day once. It was funny.
Yeah, he said the pyramids were built from the top down, and then Zach was like, "You fucking Neanderthal, that makes no sense."
No,
he's like,
it wasn't just Zach. It was Zach and Niall were like debating him, and it was, dude. It looked like Jordan was gonna fucking deck them both.
Oh,
he was getting so
pissed.
angry.
He was clutching his hands and everything.
Let's not get into the logistics of pyramids.
Yeah,
all people need to know is these fucking psycho.
Yeah, we can rattle off a few. I mean, he thinks that all of our knowledge came from a 15-foot Egyptian birdman.
I am wondering.
He thinks that that Hebrews are aliens from the future that needed to repeat history.
And look, I wouldn't rag on the guy, but this is false information.
Asshole.
He's turning people stupid, and like he's abusing his power. He knows exactly what he's doing.
That was sick.
That
was pretty cool.
He has like a bunch of videos about like this is financial spirituality.
Oh, people like him are truly fucking evil.
He has massive meetups, and I'm sure he's making bank on people's stupidity. You know what I have a feeling what happened to? And this is gonna sound like just heresy and maybe even like insulting.
Yes.
But I feel like he was just watching Harry Potter one day to learn about the occult, and then he fell asleep after beating off to Emma Watson, and then saw her in his dreams. Mm-hmm. Because he pictured Emma Watson was getting naked.
I don't think that Emma Watson was the nexus point, because he tells the story of how he met Emma Watson. He was like, "Oh yeah, I was doing ayahuasca and I wanted to talk to Jesus."
What
and
is
Jesus
ayahuasca?
was like, it's like a hallucinogenic. It's like kind of like DMT. But he's like, he was like, "I was doing ayahuasca and I was talking to Jesus." Like he just casually brings up that he talks to Jesus. He's like, "I was talking to Jesus," and Jesus was like, "Dude, we hang out all the time. You should talk to the Christ Sophia, the female Jesus." And then I saw her. It was Emma Watson. It's like,
you just said Christ Sophia, the other female Jesus. That's what I was talking about with my fucking stepdad.
Yeah, no, that's why I was saying maybe your stepdad and Jordan D are like part of the same club.
Yeah, maybe he watches Spirit Science and he just hasn't directly told me him.
I know, dude. The fucked up thing about Spirit Science, is, like when I used to go on Facebook when I had it, I would see Spirit Science pop up just from normal people I know, and they're just sharing it. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, but I guarantee you, those people have no idea what it is.
Oh yeah,
they just find it interesting.
They see the name. The name is fucking genius. I will give them that, because it just makes people think they're smart by like following it.
To me, it just looks like the Extra Credit Show. It's just like some guy.
That's what
with
he
a big
ripped
head.
off.
Yeah, exactly. It's just some guy with a big fucking head. That's
Not
what
that
Jordan
Extra
D
Credits is fucking genius or nothing.
No,
in fact,
quite
the opposite. But fucking also, you know that one song that
I will not believe my eye
when 5 million fireflies.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember
The only reason I know that song is
because
because he made a video to it about astral projection, and then after I saw that, I looked into astral projection. What the fuck he's talking
Look at this
about?
shit, Chris. This is
Oh
like
my-
some Mario Galaxy
That's
shit.
awesome.
It rocks.
I love like the instantaneousness.
Watch this though. This gets really cool. This is what I was talking about, where like they really play with like the elements. You were saying, Chris. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. So there's a Reddit subreddit called Conspiracy, I think, and I found an astral projection post on it because it's all like conspiracy theories and stuff. And
Yeah.
this guy made this really funny post that was like, astral projection is real. Anyone can do it, and I'm going to show you. And he's just like, he's talking about how him and his friends astral project to like meet up and like hang out on the surface of the moon and like have little campfires on the surface. Oh no, no,
yeah, you
sorry,
said they were on
the surface of the sun.
Yeah, you were on the sun.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be bright and hard to see?
It would be so bright. Also, like the surface of the sun is probably moving up and down like miles at a time. Like you can't just sit on it. And then also, no, but he was all like, yeah, sometimes we like to go places we're not supposed to, like military bases. But sometimes they line the military bases with electronic fields that shock you and keep you in place. Then you get escorted off the sites by soldiers astral projecting. It's like, this is the craziest fucking shit I ever heard
I
in my
feel like
life.
he's talking about an anime I watched recently.
It sounds awesome, honestly.
Yeah, it sounds like an anime I watched recently. It just sounds like maybe he was having a fun dream and
But
wanted
these
to,
people like
pretend
Jordan
it was
D
real.
are fucking...
All right, y'all ready for this?
This is so awesome.
Oh my god, that's insanity.
Oh fuck! Oh, get ready.
You know what, Titanfall? You're pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
that
just
was sick.
Fucking tight.
Oh, Jesus
Shouldn't have done
Christ!
that.
Ouch!
I now realize my mistakes, and I'm sorry.
I was wondering if you were gonna go across the window, but I don't think you can make it close enough.
Maybe. I mean, I could try it for shits and grins. Worst case
Did you hit
scenario.
a checkpoint?
I might emit a grin or two.
Yeah.
You want me to do what?
If we can obtain the Ark's energy signature,
Oh, you can.
Oh, I could have done that.
Okay.
Well,
You know what I want to see?
the more you know.
I want to see a speedrun of Titanfall 2. I think that would look fucking amazing.
Have you seen people are starting to get
That
like,
was sick. Oh my god.
you know, all the new tricks they've discovered in Ocarina of Time speedruns are
Dude, those
ruining
are-
speedruns?
Yeah.
It's
there's-
really funny.
It's hilarious. They're saying like now the rules are changing. Like,
Whoa.
this is sick.
Oh my god! That's sick as hell.
That was so fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, it's real cool. Yeah, no, Ocarina of Time, that game has been, like, broken over the knee of
Yeah.
gamers.
But now it's gotten to the point where it's made like it's become super uninteresting the way they do it, that nobody wants to watch it because it's so boring to watch now.
They're actually saying like what is it, like tilting? I don't know if it's like it's like something where like virtual console versus like actual console, and they're like making it now where you can beat the game at the credits.
Really? Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Like you can almost like just skip everything at the very beginning.
Yeah.
And it's like, it was hilarious when they figured out wrong warping, but that's the least of your problems now. I like watching Mario 64 speedruns because it's like optimal insanity.
Yeah.
Like, because like that's such a huge category where people try to, and same with like Mario Odyssey has optimal like platforming and shit. Like those speedrunners are insanely good. I tried speedrunning Sonic CD, and then I gave up after 2 days of trying for like 10 hours each day. I was like, this sucks.
No,
It's
speedrunning
too
is the
hard.
most soul-crushing shit ever.
Yeah, there's nothing more sad watching someone who's speedrunning for like 5 hours and they fuck up once and they lose a second of time, but
Yeah, then they have to start all over.
Yeah, it's just like shit.
By the way, we got to see how that man became in the ceiling. That was what was going on there when that dude was slapping on him.
Have you ever seen that picture?
They made a silly little time rupture that they're gonna use as a weapon.
Yeah, see, that's why you got it.
Yeah.
Have you seen that picture of the guy with the huge bags under his eyes? And it's like, this guy's the first guy to get every trophy on the PlayStation 3.
No.
He just looks dead.
Every single trophy on the PlayStation 3.
It's probably a fake meme, but it looks funny.
Wasn't there a dude who had like the most Xbox Live achievements ever, and he like got that, and then he was trying to maintain his title, so he had to spend like 60 hours a minute playing video games?
That sucks.
It like destroyed his life. Or I don't think he said it destroyed his life, but if you read the subtext, it seems like it destroyed his life.
You see, that's the problem I have with speedrunning, right? Like, you speedrun, you spend 2 or 3 years of your life trying to achieve a simple thing, like, oh, you want to get under 1 hour in a game, right? But you spend so long trying to get it. You lose birthdays, you fucking probably lose friendships, you fucking fail class, you are totally distant from your family because you're playing a video game 12 hours a day, and then when you finally achieve your goal and, like, you feel like you mean something in your life, the next day some dickhead snipes your fucking score and you have to start all over. It's literally like that. Like, I watch a speedrunner and they feel like they're crying and they're like, I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank Jesus. I want to thank my girlfriend. I'm just so happy. And then the next day they're just like, yeah, I don't think I want to play this game anymore because, like, someone stole their fucking score.
Yeah, some guy glitched through a wall.
Yeah, someone found a thing. That's what happened with Cosmo. Cosmo spent like fucking 3 years trying to get under 18. And when he finally accomplished it, some dude 4 days later got another score because they found a new skip. And now the game, you can beat it in like, what, 9 minutes, 8 minutes?
Yeah.
It's insanity.
Sanity not included.
Dude, that's epic.
That's a reference for the internet.
Yeah. Good times in the salt mines watching you work.
The salt mines.
Stab the computer, dude.
Makes me lol. Anyways, I love when they explode into giant steak beans.
Steak beans?
Yeah.
My favorite food, steak beans.
I think that's my favorite new word for giblets is steak beans.
This is like fucking like It's Always Sunny, where he's like, "What's your favorite food?"
Milk steak. Yeah,
milk steak. Or is like jelly beans, or is it milk steak?
It's milk steak or something.
And he like goes into the bathroom. He's like, "Sorry, I was like sweating, and the guy would not give me a shirt." Oh, this shit is cool.
Yeah.
Fucking Halo 3 trailer. Eat your heart out.
Yeah. That guy's gonna wake up dead.
This is so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are just getting fucking robbed and you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
Because games usually move.
Look at that. Look at that. Look, he took the fucking cord. That's so sick.
Yeah. Well, these guys aren't. They're having a not very good time right now.
You gotta go to the court and
Shoot
absorb
him in
it.
the head,
Yes.
He's gonna wake up with his head exploding immediately
He's
when he
gonna
comes
have
back to
kind of a
reality.
headache.
He's gonna say, "Ow, what happened?"
This is insane.
He wakes up, falls on his bum bum.
Grab the core.
Are you gonna grab the freaking core or not?
Yeah.
Are you just gonna get it and then eat it?
I think I'm just scanning it. I'm looking at it and remembering by heart, like, how to solve a Rubik's Cube.
I'm kind of sad
Chris,
I
you've
never
never
played it.
TF2?
No.
You didn't play it before they ruined it.
Never.
You never got to
Man, that
experience
sucks.
the unruined TF2.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I'm sad I never played it, but I'm glad I never played it because it would have gotten ruined. It would have been sad.
It's useless now. It's not fun. I tried playing it recently, and it's just you can't even find a game. It's
That was
pathetic.
that was one of the first games. All these games just steadily step a little bit more and more over the line until they've completely destroyed their art direction. TF2 has zero art direction now. Everyone is a Technicolor monster that's barely
I hate
identifiable
it.
as whatever
Honestly,
character
I
they're
know
playing
people care
as.
about cosmetics. I never was a fan of it. I like the OG look because I thought the characters all look cool and unique.
Well, at first, all the cosmetics kind of made sense. They were stuff that the characters would believably wear, but then they started adding Dr. Seuss hats and crazy dyes.
Don't even start with the Halloween outfits, which literally turn you into Beastmen.
Yeah, I actually had a moment where I realized that game was dead.
Yeah.
When I got killed by a spy who was like hot pink and lime green. And the spy's name was Princess Rarity, and it zoomed in, and the knife that I got killed by was called the Dressmaker's Dagger.
Oh, no.
And I was just like, there's nothing for me here
done
anymore.
playing this game.
I think this game is
That's sad.
run its course. Yeah.
I got killed by the scout. He started flossing next to me while money was spraying all over the place. It was the worst. I hate that game now. They literally have made the dances like the characters can dab.
That sucks. The only thing I liked about PUBG was how kind of grounded in reality it used to be. It was just guns and realistic aesthetics, and it was the real world. And now they've added like you can wear like lion outfits and shit. It's like and they can dance. It's like this is not
No,
This is not cool anymore.
they're trying to. They're playing catch up with
They're
fucking
Fortnite. Yeah.
and it's like they don't seem to understand that it's like, listen, Fortnite's for babies. Nobody really cares. Just keep your game simple. People will fucking appreciate it. People don't play Fortnite because they don't want to dress up as a pink teddy bear and shoot candy rockets. And then explode into like confetti because they don't kill. I swear to God. Oh yeah, this shit's awesome. I swear to God, Fortnite used to, when you died, you would fall over and there was like blood splat at in the original one before they made the battle royale, or at the start of the battle royale. Now when you die, you explode into like confetti and are teleported to like a waiting van or some bullshit.
That's freaking cool.
I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but Fortnite looks like a fake game that would be in Wreck-It Ralph.
It does. It does. And the fact that you said that again made me laugh because I'm really thinking about it now. And they would be like, pancake time, and all these pancakes would fall from the sky.
Yeah.
And then they would fucking be the worst.
Oh wait, these are I'm killing my own dudes.
That's good.
You're getting ready for a war.
and I'm like, you bad guys.
You're mowing down your team.
Sorry, I kind of wasn't paying attention to this whole conflict. I was getting into what Fortnite looks like.
CPTV Cole is fucking pissed.
He's like, why did you do that? You were our last hope.
No, it's talking about Fortnite, guy.
You know what actually kind of freaks me out?
How big that thing is?
No, that kind of choir sound effect where it's just a bunch of dudes going.
The didgeridoo?
No, it's just a bunch of dudes doing that.
I know what he's talking about.
It scares
it's
me.
like a throat singing. Like,
You know what freaks me out is like the sound of like a violin going.
Oh, it's just screeching violins.
Yeah, it gets like louder and louder.
I liked it, but it's
uncomfortable.
the most generic thing you could possibly do to invoke fear now.
yeah, it's supposed to kind of have the same frequencies as a crying baby.
Honestly,
that's cool.
If you just had a fucking crying baby crying its guts out, going, it would probably be even more fucking scary. Because I fucking.
These are the rules of music. If you see insects on screen, you make the strings go. If you see anything scary, it goes. And
what if something's approaching? You go. Or you do a heartbeat.
No, heartbeat percussion is always effective.
Have like heartbeat with violin going.
And then the spiders.
Put it all together and you got.
At the start of Dark Souls, when Nito comes up, it does the.
Nito's awesome. When you're fighting him and they're just like. Everyone's like so fucking scared. It's like cackling of like scary ladies.
My favorite Dark Souls music is the menu.
Chris,
that's not
I
true.
like the part where it goes blows your fucking ears up.
It goes.
Yeah, I fucking hate that.
Like, what are you talking about?
When you push start at the menu and it goes, then you're like, ow, my eardrums.
It's like the THX sound of video games.
I don't know what you're talking about.
At the start of Tenacious D's movie, they make fun of THX and they make a big fart.
Good.
And they say the audience is baking.
Okay. Well, you're fucking like going through this like insanely.
Yeah, except
You're
for
already
when
at,
I
like,
made
the
a
fourth
sound with
stage.
my mouth and flew off the edge. But yeah, I'm doing okay, I guess.
Like how many stages? There's like 7, right?
I don't remember. I haven't played this in I haven't played this in a while.
Once you got the time void thing, I think you're like halfway through.
Yeah, it's not a long game, but
no,
it's a
the
good game.
campaign just keeps moving.
Well,
oh, that
way
sucks.
to die, dude.
Yeah, I know.
When you die,
I hope
it's
that you
how you
say
die.
that to me when I die in real life.
When you die, it's like you die as Drake in Uncharted. You just fall over and everything turns gray and white.
Yeah, I kind of
says
like when
wasted.
things pry your face off or explode out of you.
I like in GTA when you get violently blown up or someone shoots you, you fall down, and before you hit the ground, it says wasted.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah, I like when you become a floppy man.
And you
in that
fall down a
game.
mountain and it says wasted halfway down the mountain.
Yeah.
Like you're still alive until you hit a rock.
I appreciate in Resident Evil 4 they like let Leon have like horrifying deaths, like getting burned with acid in the face and his head cut off.
That's what I liked about Dead Space 2.
I wish
Yeah,
all
Dead
games
Space
did
has
that.
a real good ones. There was a Tomb Raider game that just she would just get impaled with shit and
Good.
stuff.
I know the one. It sucks. It's a bad game though.
I kind of like the first one. The second one I didn't like at all.
I haven't
think
played
they
any of the
suck.
Tomb Raider game, the new Tomb Raiders.
They're okay. They're like They're
most
like less
generic
good
shit
Uncharted.
ever.
I feel like the recent ones they released looked so fucking boring, but I know there was one that I thought looked pretty interesting, and I think, yeah, it was the first one.
Yeah, after the first one, they start doing like an open world, and that character is just not fun to control. Like, she doesn't have good movement.
The one you guys were playing that I was just kind of whatever was the one where that, like, it's that meme, that Twitch meme where the girl's like, "That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen," and then the deer gets shot by an arrow, and she's like, "Oh!"
Oh, that was The Last of Us.
Oh, was that?
Yeah, it's the rabbit. And she goes, "That is the cutest thing I've ever seen," and then dies.
That's the funniest fucking thing ever. It's the funniest video.
Welcome to the real world.
And then like
Yeah.
people pick up the penguin in Mario 64 and drop it off a cliff, and she fucking goes. That makes me lol. That's like whatever. What's his name? Fucking Markiplier's like, "Is this the point of 87?" Whenever there's like things, that still makes me laugh. Anytime I see 87 stuff, it still makes me laugh, even though it's incredibly stupid. It's not as funny if you haven't fucking seen it. We'll watch it later and you'll lol. We'll save the lols for later. This shit reminds me of Halo.
Yeah. Wait, what is the softball? I forget. Is that the thing?
I think it's a grenade launcher.
Yeah, is that the thing that tracks them?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Am I supposed to be doing this?
You have a jetpack, right?
Yeah, I had a little jump ski.
You're my little jet man, huh?
Yeah.
And was your robot kidnapped?
Yeah, I don't know. No, he just couldn't fit through the hole.
That's
so I had
a
to
common
leave him.
problem. He has to crawl over this big fucking like jet engine.
You gimme that! No!
It's going in the opposite direction because of the
That
wind.
fiend.
The wind's
He
blowing.
turned that on to mess with me. He was the devil putting fossils in the ground to confuse me.
His only job in this was to turn the fan on to make and look at his gun.
Yeah, well, he got what he deserved.
Have you guys seen the movie Hereditary?
Yeah?
No.
It
I
was.
freaking love that movie.
Was
Really?
it good?
Yeah, I love that movie.
I thought it was just goofy and I laughed at it.
I like the goofiness of it.
Have you seen A Quiet Place?
No.
No.
Do you know what it's about?
No.
I didn't know what it was about.
Oh, is that the movie where there's people living in a cabin or?
Oh. I thought I just had to do that. I thought it'd be funny. What does this guy think I should do? Come on, genius. What am I doing? Oh. Okay, I just have to get across it.
You were just.
I thought I had to launch myself. I thought
You
I had
do
to
at
be
some point.
to be brave.
I think this is you do at some point. I know that.
Yeah.
And this confused me back then. I'm an idiot. I feel bad that I was confused with this part.
That's awesome. Okay, guys, role play time.
All right.
Roll.
Play time.
Playtime.
Playtime, but with role play.
Role play. Okay.
All right.
Okay, Lal, you start.
Okay. I remove my pants, and my mega blocks are all in my pants, and
Picks
I say,
up.
"Hey, do you want to build a?
Picks up Lyle's pants and folds them nicely and sticks them in a corner.
Do you want to build a Battlestar Galactica mega block set?"
You have a Mega Blocks?
Yeah, my mom wouldn't buy me Legos.
Hangs head in shame, has never seen Battlestar.
Everyone laughs. Everyone laughs at
Sexy
fucking
Lego.
Lyle's stupid Tinker Toy fucking collection. Everyone laughs at his Lincoln Logs, fucking knocks over his Lincoln Log Emporium.
Little Lincoln comes out and he says, "I'm trying to end little slavery here. What are you doing, knocking over my logs?"
Sees nearby candle, pours wax on Little Lincoln, killing him instantly.
Oh,
Ends Little Lincoln's life. Laughs maniacally at
a
Little
big
Lincoln.
John Wilkes Booth for a little Lincoln. How could you?
Picks up the rest of the Lincoln Logs and knocks over the entire village that you created out of Lincoln Logs out of your Lyleville.
You're causing real deaths with this, Corey. I suggest you think about the repercussions of your actions.
You created sentient Lincoln Log people, and I've taken them out before
Yeah.
anyone could see.
They worshipped me like a god.
Takes your Lincoln Log concubines and fucking keeps them for myself. Sticks them in my pocket for later.
You're gonna hot glue my little Lincoln Log concubines? I actually just learned that term the other day.
You don't know what hot gluing is?
No.
Ew, it's
Well, I
such a
do
nasty
now.
fucking term.
Wait, what is it?
It's gross.
It's when people buy those little anime figures and then jerk off on them.
Oh.
Yeah, and they call it hot glue. Because cum and hot glue look the exact same.
I don't like that.
Look at this shit.
Oh!
Oh, God.
Dude, I forgot
fuck.
totally about this.
Oh, fuck.
This is a Leafy video.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
You're
dude.
right. He's like, sorry, I did not know that person was... Oh, you gotta turn them all off and then jump. This is so fucking awesome. This is what platforming in like a shooter should always fucking be. Like intersparse shooting with platforming. It's so fun.
It kind of bums me out that Apex Legends, they had to crank down how much you could move so much.
Really? I've never played the game.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Like it has about half of the things you can do in this game. Like it has the slide and stuff, but you can't run on walls. One guy has the grappling hook, but it's not as good, and you can only use it like every 6 minutes.
That's dumb because like they do that because they don't want like things to be overpowered. But I feel like everybody should have a grappling hook, considering it's a fucking massive open world area, and you can already move insanely crazy.
Yeah, this game, the multiplayer is actually real fun. I don't know if I'd call it balanced, but it's real fun.
I played the multiplayer. I wasn't good at it, but I appreciated what it was.
Do people still play Apex Legends?
I don't know. I assume because they're still doing more seasons and stuff for it. But I'm sure that game will inevitably destroy its own art direction too, and just be annoying, and everybody will be running around as like an elf or a snowman or something.
They've already started. Like the main assassin character can wear an elf suit or like wear like a fucking Elvis outfit.
That's cool. There you go. What are you pointing at? That guy? You want me to fuck that guy up?
Punch him in the face.
Is there a reason why you want me to do that?
He just pointed at him. He called me a name.
Chris, you were talking about like hot glue. So we were talking about hot glue, which
why'd you force that on me?
Well, I was gonna say like you should take your Dragon Ball characters and put hot glue on them. Put actual hot glue on them.
I don't think that would make them smell bad.
Actually, yeah, I hate the smell of hot glue. In true story, I used to have a hot glue gun. And I used to make like weird.
I thought you were talking about cum, but okay, keep going.
Well, that's the joke term, but like you can actually use hot glue to put it on your figures because you can take it off easily.
Why would you put hot glue in your figures?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun at all.
It's a joke.
Okay.
You can put hot glue on them.
I'm not sure I get it, but I like it.
It's a funny joke. Haha, funny.
I'm lolling.
But I used to have a hot glue gun because I didn't want to use staples anymore.
Yeah.
And like I hate the fucking smell of burning glue. Yeah. And what do you use hot glue guns for? Like honestly.
You glue something and it dries real fast.
Do they use it like as in something as a replacement for like a staple?
Kind of. I mean, anything you need to glue.
Yeah, what? Like if you break a statue.
Yeah, I don't understand what's actually...
Would you rather use super glue or hot glue?
The idea of hot glue is you put it on and it dries like instantly, whereas super glue takes like half an hour.
Corey, you're playing...
Why are we talking about
what
this?
the hell, Corey? We're playing with a Dragon Ball Vegeta. He breaks his head off. What are you going to do with him? Put hot glue in his neck and fix it. Honestly, whenever I break something, I consider it broken and don't fix it.
That's a fair point. I don't really feel the need to, like, if I smash a pot together, I'm not going to do what they do in a cartoon and put it together in pieces. I'm just going to get a new pot.
Is that why both of your elbows are bent backwards, Chris?
A little bit.
Because you ran out of hot glue?
Yeah.
Actually, that's because I challenged another alpha male over a beautiful bride.
To me.
He did put me in my place, as they say, but... I still feel like I learned a lot from that fight.
He broke your arm in just a way that it could heal again.
Yeah.
Do you know you could possibly do that to make it stronger?
What?
Shatter someone's arm, but like break it so they can heal faster?
A lot of people in China break their legs and then heal them so that they get taller.
Yeah, that's a true thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
You ever seen Yao Ming?
No. Are you? Hold on. Are you actually fucking serious?
No, that's real. There's a bunch of Chinese people, and they go, you know what? I could do with an extra foot. Break the old legs.
This part's cool.
I think it takes a year for them to be okay again, though.
Is that? I was just kind of rolling with it.
No, that is fucking real. I swear.
Israel.
That is real.
Israel.
Israel on OneyPlays discussion coming this Friday.
Wait, no, Palestine. That's the one.
He's throwing me over the wall. The Great Wall of Israel.
Oh, this is awesome. That's so fucking cool, dude.
It is really cool.
I'm glad your robot is so freaking nice to you.
Yeah, he's a good pal.
You grow accustomed to him. You have a good friendship with him.
Yeah.
You grow to trust him. Everyone else is just like, it's just a robot. It's nothing more. But you grow a friendship.
So he's just Bender, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You have to move platforming walls so you can platform.
This is, if I recall, the not funnest level.
This is
I was
kind of
say,
annoying.
they always put this shit in games where you have to move big things around slowly, like in Grand Theft Auto 5 when you're putting shipping containers around.
Dude, this one takes so long.
In Half-Life 2 when you're putting, I think, just moving your shitty vehicle around.
This one is pretty but then the next one's just like they bring the action to like high octane.
Yeah,
The next one's really fun.
I guess they're just mixing it up a bit.
Yeah, I mean this level isn't even like I don't even remember like thinking this level's bad. There's just like a few points where you gotta get on a crane.
You really feel like they were trying to make every place unique so it sticks out.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like. I feel like every stage has a unique element or something that makes them really cool.
That said, I would totally play a full game where you just have that time thing that you jump back and forth.
They should bring that back in Titanfall 3 and just make it a part. It should just be like moves that you unlock. Like you make your Titan insanely powerful. Like you can make your Titan stop time, like control time where you go through the future and through the past. Or like you can like I don't know what else you can do. Telekinesis, where you can pull things in and throw it and shit.
Yeah.
That would just be sick. And every time you kill a Titan, they like give you a new ability that you unlock. So you get the ultimate Titan to battle them in an ultimate battle.
That guy. I did that just for that guy to have a laugh, a lark.
I feel bad seeing people die like that. That's just not funny.
Like that dude floating?
Yeah, it's not funny.
That's funny when it happened to me.
That's pretty good. So, I was looking at the difficulty, and it said regular, and I was thinking like a bar with like regular people, and I did not realize what it meant until like fucking Lyle told me that a regular is someone who comes in regularly, and I was like setting up this bit where this guy's like, we don't like your type around here, and Lyle's like, that doesn't even make any sense.
We don't take kindly to regulars. We're not looking for repeat customers.
So I was like, oh. And then it made me think of this bar we have back at our place and how, like, they really don't like having anyone new come to their bar. I'm 100% serious. They want regular customers, but they hate anyone new who comes in because they're constantly, like, making your first experience there the worst. Like, they card you all the time. Even when you're like just like I don't know, when you go into a bar, I feel like if you're going into a bar and like you're not drinking necessarily, right? It's like 11 in the afternoon, you're going in a bar, and it's a bar and like grill, so you go in to like order food and shit. Like, I don't feel like you have to be carded to fucking just eat something. Like, I can understand going to a bar at like 8 p.m. at night, sure, bring your card then. But if you're just going for like fucking lunch or brunch, it's like, don't fucking card me, because then it doesn't make me want to come back ever again. And if you're gonna card me, quit forgetting my fucking like look at my face like it's 51st dates and I have to keep coming in and showing you my fucking card every single time. That happened. This same old curmudgeon fuck, every time I come in, I'm bringing the card. It's like 4 times. He's like, ID. And I'm like looking at him and giving him the stink eye like, you stupid bitch, do you still not know what I fucking look like? That shit pisses me off, and that doesn't make me not want to go to a bar more than anything than a fucking person who can't figure out how old you are. It's like, dude, I have almost a beard, and like fucking I definitely have 5 o'clock shadow. It's like, let me into your goddamn bar. I swear to God, I'm old enough.
I don't know why, but like that area in Philly where you live, where I did live, there's a lot of weird shit, like the IHOP segregates blacks from whites.
That is creepy.
Like, and without fail, every single time when you walk in the door, the blacks are segregated from the whites.
Yeah.
The IHOP?
Yeah. They segregate whites from blacks.
Without fail. Like, every single time.
It makes me, like, really annoyed. Because it's like... and again, too, that IHOP, it's like, there's nothing special. It's not like it's a Project IHOP. It's a fucking normal IHOP.
I think that's a pretty special circumstance that an IHOP would...
I know, but it's just, it's weird. And it's like, I wonder if you just questioned it. Because the only time you never sat in your, like, segregated spot is when the place was full on, like, President's Day. It's like, oh, it's President's Day.
Yeah, no, if it's like a Sunday and, like, there's nowhere else for them to sit you, then they'll sit you wherever.
But it's like, why are you doing that?
It's a joke.
No, it's not. It's fucked.
I don't know, Corey. Maybe you're just a big baby.
Yeah, maybe you just don't get comedy. It's classic slapstick.
Classic.
It's like the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Where Curly segregates all the blacks from the whites at the IHOP. And the most slaps him on the noggin.
It's so fucking horrible.
He's just a zany little character. Give him a break.
You know, I used to love the Three Stooges. I had a little cartoon bit of them. I remember they were like in Egypt or something. And then like Mo discovers oil and they're like, we're gonna be rich, but then something happens where they get ripped off and then the other people like get the oil and they become poor.
Does a mummy scam them?
No, I don't know what happened. They were just in Egypt, and then they're like, "There's nothing in here," because they're looking for water. So they slam a valve that creates like oil, and they're like, "We're gonna be rich," and then they give them like they trade the oil for water. I forget what it is, but it had a moral in there somewhere.
What, that oil is more valuable than water?
Yeah.
And that we should invade other countries and take it?
They weren't invading. They were in, like, Egypt.
Oh, so they owned the property in Egypt that they found oil on?
No, they were just, like, visiting because they wanted to find King Tut's tomb or whatever the fuck.
Don't we know where that is? Isn't that a pyramid somewhere?
It's a cartoon. They were looking for a way to sneak in. I don't fucking know.
Stooges are not cartoons. They're real.
This was a cartoon. There was an animated Stooges movie.
The Stooge is real.
That's what it says in the synopsis on your TiVo. You're disappearing and coming back into reality.
Yeah, I had a real thought about
Look at them preserve your body.
That's just kind of what happens.
You become somewhat of a
Did you
stooge.
become invisible and then think you could just get through there?
Yeah, I started the animation thinking that, like, I don't know, maybe the game would cut me some slack, but the thing just kind of kept shooting me, so...
That is kind of fun.
I saw if I could turn invisible.
I thought you'd have invincibility, Frank.
I don't know, it's one of those things where, like, you make a mistake and then everything you do... Oh, that was my guy. Everything you do just makes it worse. That was kind of...
That was funny. I like when you locked your body away for good.
Yeah, it was sealed away.
To be
like
honest,
an ancient evil.
I had a bunch of shows like Three Stooges and like fucking what was the other one? Like Felix the Cat. I had a Felix the Cat set of cartoons too.
I think
movies.
Felix the Cat is public domain now.
Is it really?
I'm pretty sure.
You know, eventually Mickey Mouse is going to be public domain because it's been like 100 years. No, it will happen
Every
soon.
time that happens, copyright law gets changed.
And that's what I'm thinking. But in case you were wondering, yes, Blinks the Time Cat is up for grabs.
That's not true. It's got to be
true.
70 years.
It's true.
Look, I'm sure that somebody with for $10,000, I'm sure you could buy the whole IP of Blinks the Time Cat.
Is worth like one fucking hay penny. Xbox pretends that it doesn't exist anymore. I swear to gosh, it's not nobody cares. You could make a Blinks the Cat meet and fuck dating game and you would be totally fine.
You could release it on Steam.
We tried playing that on OneyPlays once. It was so terrible and it was so bad we couldn't even use the footage. We had such a bad time.
Fucking boring too.
There was a second.
That was awesome.
That guy fucking deserved that.
Not really though.
Yeah, there was a second one with like the piggy villains and like the. It's so boring. Like the game itself.
Wait. You said piggy villains?
Yeah, they're piggy villains.
Have you ever noticed that there's like a lot of pig villains in games?
It's because it's like a thing, like die pig. Like it seems like they're always like sinister things.
Someone out there got the joke.
I would really prefer if you would be quiet.
I didn't even know that's what you were talking about.
He says,
you ever notice that there's a lot of pig villains in games? He goes,
elaborate. And he's just like, Toomba, Duke Nukem, and like a few others. He's like, thank you for the list of pig villains in video games.
I don't even remember him saying that, but that makes it so much funnier.
So fucking mean.
That caveman guy, though, it was like his birthday, and like he came to like he expected his safe space to be safe, but he totally got fucking shut down and a part of the cringe compilations for eternity.
That's probably like the most unbelievably cringy thing ever put on the internet. Like it's so
it is
goddamn perfect.
Cringy.
Oh, I think I fucked up here.
No, you got it.
No, you got it. Grab the
hook
wire.
onto it?
Yeah.
Here we go.
That was awesome.
Oh, he threw that guy. Jesus Christ, man. He skeet shot him.
Dude, you got through that pretty damn fast.
Yeah.
Because I think you're done.
Oh, the steam coming out of that looks so good.
Dude, this game's good.
I mean, it's good if you like bullshit, but it's still pretty good too.
If my dad made this game, I would talk to my dad, but my dad didn't make this game.
So you
Fuck
don't
you,
talk to your dad.
Unless my dad is a famous games developer, don't even come near me.
Yeah, my dad
dad's-
can be two people, okay? Randy Pitchford and Warren Spector. That's it. Anyone else who wants to be my dad, get in line.
My dad's a famous singer who's dead now.
Is this the alien or
No, it's Queen.
Your dad's Freddie Mercury?
Your
Yeah.
dad is Queen
Oh,
Dad?
Yeah, Queen Dad. Well, actually, yeah.
My Dad the Queen. That's your Cartoon Network show.
It's like my dad's a rock star, but it's just Freddie Mercury replaced him. Do you remember that fucking Nickelodeon
That was produced
show?
by Gene Simmons.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he in it?
He's the dad.
Oh.
I always thought the mom, the hippie mom with the pink hair was hot as fuck.
Yeah.
But I thought the Gene Simmons dad was boring as fuck.
Ah! This is mine now. This is my property. Get off of my lawn, you crazy kids.
I like how they just don't fall over anymore. They just explode into pieces now.
The L-Star does that. There's my first helmet. Is that really my first one? I haven't incidentally picked one up.
You get like, the thing is, like, you have 2 in the beginning, and then the other one you had 4, and this one you haven't been looking for helmets. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think all it gives you is like lore bouts, right?
I don't
really
know if it does
important.
anything. That's why I haven't been.
You probably unlock the fry skin for your assault rifle in the online. You know what I'm talking about?
The fry skin?
Like Halo fucking, what is it? 343 Industries made like a fucking skin, like cheeseburger.
Like a Mountain Dew skin?
Yeah, and the captions like Icon has, and then that's the gun skin.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's awful. And you fucking got that in a free loot box for your firefight experience.
Oh, is this Halo 5?
Yeah. Halo 5 was such a huge misstep. There's your other pilot hat that just happens to be on the way you're supposed to go.
I think that's physically impossible to miss. If it was possible to miss, I would have missed it. But
Halo 5,
luckily for me,
Halo 5 shit their britches at the very beginning because when they released the game, they were like, people don't like couch co-op, so let's just get rid of it.
Yeah, and then they make the whole game co-op anyway, but they bring back these... I think I've had this fucking rant before, so I don't want to get on it again.
I don't blame you.
I don't know who that's for, because they bring back these obscure fucking characters from the books that no one gives a shit about, but then if you read the books and you do give a shit about them, they just come out of nowhere.
Is
so
that
you're like,
seriously what it is?
Yeah,
I've never read the book.
It's fucking Fred and Kelly from the books. They're like, they get caught in like a slip space thing and dirt, but who gives a shit?
The only one I know is Buck and like fucking Anderson or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, they make the guy from ODST a fucking Spartan because, you know, it was real cool when Master Chief was the last one, but what if everyone got to be one?
What? They turned Buck into a Spartan?
Yeah.
He's supposed to die a fucking frivolous death.
I can't believe you guys remember...
In ODST?
Yeah, no, he
dies.
Everybody lives in ODST. It's disgustingly
That's bullshit.
happy.
They're supposed to die. No, everybody dies because there's a Noble Six and everybody
That's
on
Reach.
Earth.
ODST is the one where you're like in the city at night and the guy looks at
I
things.
thought everybody was supposed to die. Like Earth is fucking over.
Yeah, that's Halo Reach. Everyone dies.
No, that's what I'm saying. I thought in ODST everyone dies.
No, ODST has like an actually like insultingly happy ending.
What?
Yeah.
Insultingly.
Everyone is supposed to die.
I don't think a single bad thing happens in Halo Reach. Or not Halo Reach. Halo Reach is just everything bad happens. But Halo ODST.
He's trying to figure out thumbs up.
He's like, yeah, sure, keep going on this, buddy. It's real interesting. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't want to get on this because it's just, it just makes me sad.
I just can't believe you guys remember anybody's name except for Master Chief Cortana, Johnson, and Arbiter.
I only know Buck because of his like fucking memitude. I don't really give a shit about Buck.
He's Nathan Fillion.
And that game is like 90% black and hard to see. It's just dark
ODST?
all the time.
Yeah, it's like
it
a
takes place
segregated
at night.
IHOP.
No, it's not like this game, which is fun and out there in the light. It's like dark and in the shadows.
Yeah, I wanted to be moody.
Well, mission
I wanted to
failed.
be moody and grumpy and sad, but nobody has anything bad happen to him ever, and everybody's fine.
Imagine being in the Tron world where everything's all dark and hard to see. That's ODST.
God, I yearn to be in the Tron world. I yearn it.
Which one? The fucking weird one made out of cardboard or the new one?
I just yearn it, man. Can't a guy yearn to be a black and white Tron character?
Tron?
Can a man not
It's not black
yearn?
and white. It's like blue and red.
His face is black and white, like an Angela Anaconda character.
Ew. That's true, though. Yeah, it's black and white with a hint of blue lines.
It's good.
Richter?
Belmont?
I was just about to say that.
It's almost like that's the only guy we've ever heard with that name before.
Well, now there's another guy, and guess what? He's coming for that throne.
More like Sphincter Belmont.
You better clench up, buddy.
Do you fight him out of here? I don't remember.
I actually don't remember this part really well.
Chris, look. Now you're fighting like variations of mechs you've already fought before, because here's a Ronin.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I hate when games bring things back in like unique ways.
Just alright.
Are you just scaring him?
Hi.
Please kill me right now.
I mean,
I
honestly,
would be really disappointed if you didn't kick my shit in.
honestly, you could just roundhouse kick him with your
out of
neck.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a fucking mean kid slapping your books out of your hand. You could just slap that guy in the belly and he would die.
I do really like those little intros they do.
Yeah. It makes you, makes you know. Yeah, it makes me horny a little bit.
Oh, I hate getting horny.
This guy's annoying. All he fucking does is get cover. He constantly throws shields out. He's a bitch.
He's just a little slow.
Richter Belmont fucking sucks. Maybe if he had a whip, he would have a little more fucking firepower.
Oh, you leave that out
Jesus
of here.
Christ.
Yeah, idiot. Guess what? Guess what?
That was awesome.
I fucking gave him a big robotic raspberry. And he fucking exploded.
You raspberried him with your fucking double guns on your double barrels on your neck.
That's a parody I want to see. I want to see Optimus Prime holding down Sam Witwicky and giving him a raspberry but shredding him up with it.
When he opens up his mouth, which turns into like 2 blades, and he fucking bites down onto his chest.
Shia LaBeouf. Corey, how hard did you fucking laugh the first time you heard the Shia LaBeouf song?
What's the Shia LaBeouf song?
Never heard of Actual Cannibal Shia
That's
LaBeouf, the
it.
classic?
No. I don't know anything about Shia LaBeouf, aside from him being on Even Stevens and being a mech and also embarrassing himself.
All you gotta know
with flags.
All you gotta know is he's really cool, and that's all there is to it.
I heard that he like literally ripped off this dude's book, made a fucking movie.
I remember that,
and
yeah.
then people came out and said, "You stole this fucking movie. You're a clown." And he's just like, "Can't please everybody."
He said, "I'm bold a LaBeouf now."
He is
you can't stop me.
He's a heinously shitty person.
He's just a bastard. Anytime he's ever accomplished something, it was at the expense of someone else.
You could have walked into a room and watched him cry.
What, wear a bag and say I'm not epic anymore?
Yeah,
Who
by
gives
the
a
way,
shit?
he's holding me like an action figure.
He's gonna start moving your
Can you
hand
put
around.
that guy down for 1 second?
No. He's my favorite toy.
I'm going to pick you up too and make you kiss.
You better not, you big ugly brute. What's that guy in the background doing?
You know what she looks like? She looks like the character from fucking Dead Rising 4.
Into my funny
Or Dead
belly.
Rising 3.
Dead Rising 3. Oh, the main guy?
No, the chick you start out with. She's like a Bucktown girl.
No, I didn't play the third one.
You didn't?
No, was it any good?
No.
It actually isn't too bad.
No.
Compared to the fourth one is horrendously terrible, but the third one isn't that bad.
So did they just get steadily worse? Because I remember...
Yes, they did. But the third one is like... Here's the problem. The third one was bad for people when they first played it because it wasn't like Dead Rising 1 or 2. But then you played 4 and you're like, oh my god, Dead Rising 3 isn't that bad. It's what happened with Star Wars. Star Wars 1 was like okay, and then everybody fucking despised 2. And then they look back and they're like, you know what? The prequels weren't that bad. It's kind of like that. Like you have an appreciation for something that at the time was shit.
Look, I don't stand by anybody who says the prequels weren't bad, but
he's giving you thumbs up.
The prequels,
those are happy bots. If you blow them up, they have sad faces and run away from you.
I wouldn't do that because I'm a friendly little feller. But no, the Star Wars prequels, at least you can kind of see what he was going for.
They are bad though.
They're bad, but you can kind of you can see like
I can see. To me,
they have heart.
That's the thing. Yeah, you know he had like an appreciation when he put Jar Jar in. He did it because he was hoping to make kids laugh.
Yeah, and then he dropped this guy out of the air and put him on the floor. This is like a big war, Corey.
This one's sick. So here's the thing. The prequels are bad. I think the second one is probably the worst movie out of the entire Star Wars trilogy. But the third one I actually swear by, and I do like it. I don't care what anyone says. Like, the new movies are boring because I don't feel like there was any heart. I just feel like it was like meeting a criteria and hitting like check marks, you know?
Yeah.
It's like somebody looked at a board and just check, yeah, that's good. And then they
As someone
released
who's
the movie.
never really been a Star Wars guy, I'm like morbidly fascinated by the new ones. It's just, I used to think like with the Marvel movies and stuff, it's like, you know, they have so much money, they can just pump money endlessly into these until they're at least okay.
Yeah.
But Star Wars kind of proves that that's not true.
No,
Like, you
yeah,
can
Star
still
Wars, it's like-
catastrophically fuck up with $1 trillion zillion.
And nowadays, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
Nobody should. And I'm so glad it's over, because then we never have to fucking hear about it again.
Yeah,
It was an
no.
ultimate failure.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
I don't know, I kind of want to stop talking about
I
it.
do
It'd be
too.
cool.
This is so sick, though.
Whoa.
This is like you're battling all these fucking, like, hard-ass mechs. attacks in like this little arena area.
Yeah.
And this is where you gotta like get your shields down.
Yeah.
I think you're doing really good though, Lau. I did fucking horrible the first time I did this. It's hard to get used to. There is health around.
I'm fucking volleyballing it back and forth with this guy.
That's the best move.
Yeah, I should probably not be using what I'm using right now, but you know what? The game decided this was what I should use. So.
Well, you gotta wait for your rockets to recharge anyway, so you have to kind of like mow them down slowly.
Yeah, I think the Tone is probably the best one, the one that shoots like little like mortar balls.
Yeah.
But this one, whatever. The game thought I should use this, so I'm using this.
Those are good for like knocking back like massive guys. You huge chunks of life, but yeah, your punches go real hard if you can get one in.
Yeah. What about knocking back shots like a cool guy?
That's sick. I don't know if it costs you
bar
shield
like
though.
me. Don't you know? Don't you know it?
A biker bar?
Yeah. Don't you know that I'm a cool guy, Corey?
I don't think I've ever been in a biker bar. Probably
yeah,
they would
because
eat me up.
you're not cool like me and Sonic the Hedgehog.
I would be like fucking Pee Wee Herman in a bar. I'd be like, can everybody keep it down? I'm on the phone. And then they would fucking hold me down and be like, let's gut him alive. Let's let him go.
Does this happen in Pee Wee's world?
Yes. No, it happens in Pee Wee's Big Adventure. When he's getting his fucking bike, he goes to like a fucking bar. And he like tells all these bar people in a fucking place, he's just like, can you be quiet? I'm on the phone. And then that's when he breaks out in the dance.
Does he get killed?
He almost does, but they become his friend because Pee Wee Herman's like Goku. He can win anybody over.
That's fair. Except for those people in that theater, they got kind of mad at him.
Well,
all he did was beat his little fucking cock for a bit.
That's IRL Peter.
Can't you see I'm beating my cock in here?
Yeah. I think it's because he's like, whoa! I can't do the Pee Wee Herman thing. He kept doing that. Anytime he was getting off, he's like,
what are you doing?
I'm coming! Then everyone in the theater screamed and said, you said the word of the day!
Starts flashing on the big screen.
Yeah, he's watching a fucking porno and she's like, oh, make me calm. He's like, you said the word!
I'm coming!
All the noises go off and confetti falls and alerts his fucking presence. You know, maybe that's how he got caught.
The spotlight turned on.
That's why you don't fucking bring Pee Wee out of into the real world.
Never meet your heroes, kids. They'll jack off in your movie theaters.
I don't understand the point of fucking porno theaters if you can't even jack off.
That's some like old
just a
shit
regular
from the
movie,
80s.
wasn't he?
No, he was in a porno theater.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he was beating off.
You're
in a
not
porno
allowed to
theater.
jack off in porno theaters. You're
How
supposed
in
to
the
pay
world
like.
did he get in trouble?
That's
You're
what
just
I'm saying.
supposed to
You're not allowed
appreciate
to.
the
Yeah,
art.
you're not supposed to jerk off in them, which is stupid.
You're just supposed to let your tent ride.
You should be allowed to buy a porno ticket, go to a porno theater, and jack off and come all over your face.
They should have slots to fuck. Like they should have free Oney holes.
They should have little, like, you know, those fake vaginas and buttholes.
Yeah, you should be able to bring in your own fucking Oney hole to bang.
The seat in front of you fucking opens a trap door and a fake pussy starts bouncing up and down on your cock.
Japan probably has a place you can go in with like Oney holes you can fuck that they clean out regularly. I wouldn't doubt it.
They power hose
They're ahead
down.
of the time. You put on a virtual headset and all these fucking girls from a harem come in and surround your cock.
That's good.
Then they point at it and say, yuck, that's disgusting.
At the VGA Awards, Beaker was like using a virtual headset to play the Goose Game. You remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But then like people were taking clips of them playing like those naughty ones where you fondle girls' breasts and they moan, and he was just like, ah! Ah! It was the funniest thing for like an hour. Then it lost its luster. The VGAs was Jeff Keighley's big day out. He destroyed Dirty Joe or Angry Joe or whatever his name is.
That was the most like insane slam down I've ever
Oh god,
seen.
yeah. Like
Wait, did Jeff Keighley fight Angry Joe?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he beat
to the
the shit.
death.
No, what happened was Angry Joe tried making Jeff Keighley look like a big dumb asshole by asking him stupid questions, but Jeff Keighley had the perfect response
That's
for
so
every
cool.
question to make Angry Joe look like a complete idiot.
Oh yeah.
It was like rapid fire. Every time Angry Joe said a word, Jeff Keighley made Angry Joe look like a fucking idiot. And then Angry Joe made a video of him walking in front of a green screen and like throwing his arms up and being like, "Did you see that? He made me look stupid."
This is not how I wanted to do it.
Come on, you're attacking me on the independent game, which is not what it is this year. You're telling me MMO should be nominated for Game of the Year, yet you can't name the MMOs it should be.
Like,
and you're telling me that you don't know who's voting on the awards when it's public.
Straight up
with me, disrespecting me. You see it in his eyes.
Dude, Angry Joe made a beat-by-beat remake of Dragon's Ball P and put it at the beginning of his Kakarot video. He made it beat for beat.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Like every joke? Like he...
Every joke.
With Joe 2, the big buff
yes.
Mongoloid?
Yes.
Who's super ripped and handsome?
Exactly.
Unfortunate.
You big smelly willy. That's what you get for acting to Mickey, Virginia.
It was very bizarre to see that.
He's got like his buff brother, which takes forever to get to the joke point.
Imagine you spend every day of your life getting really buff, and then your fat friend starts a video game show, and then he owns you. Just that would suck.
He was ahead of me.
You can't say that.
You're right. I kind of got the same thing going on.
If I was handsome, ripped, and got all the ladies, and I had a video game show, I don't have to hang out with you fucking nerds.
That's kind of mean. I thought we had a lot of history and then we liked each other.
Well, we do, but I'm handsome and I can start my own religion.
That's
so.
yeah, okay.
I'm just kidding, Chris. If I ever became really handsome and chiseled and got like a new face, I would still be your friend, and I would act the same way.
No.
In fact, I would share some of my handsomeness with you.
Yeah, I'd be problematic, and my gaming show would feature all my friends. That's what Angry Joe did.
Yeah.
Even though he's a thumb person, his brother's like buff and not.
I don't understand why you'd say that, but okay.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
If he wasn't angry before, he's gonna be now.
Yeah, I don't understand why you've got such a vendetta. Like, he didn't do anything.
I don't have a vendetta against him. You don't have to have a vendetta to compare him to something.
That's okay. I guess that's fair and nice and fair.
And nice and bullshit.
Why is she made out of fucking road signs and shit?
Cause you gotta
take caution.
Yeah, damn it, you beat me to it.
Did you guys see my new TikTok?
Do you have popular music playing and mouth the words to popular music?
Is that all TikTok fucking does?
I don't know. I can't use it because I'm 30 years old now and I'd feel bad using it. Put a baboon's ass on that guy right now. Yeah.
Do it.
Boing.
Butt is great.
A robot with biological asshole.
My perfect dream.
I didn't realize it was
my vision realized.
Gotta start from the beginning.
Oh, because someone got a little hot.
Yeah, Corey, you fucking baby.
I admit it was quite hot. Listen, your fucking baby coos and whines don't mean nothing to me because I'm not the one who turned off the fucking console.
I guess that's true. Everybody's equally at fault except for me.
And me.
I'm not at fault. I didn't do anything wrong aside from being hot. Oh, I'm so sorry.
This game would be better if there was like less flying around, having fun, more kind of just chilling, just chilling.
I wish we were in more.
I want to go collect apples and like bring them home.
I hate how you have all these like sweeping landscapes. I kind of wish you were just in like a dilapidated, old, broken down ghost town the whole time.
I want a big brown cave with no fucking discernible features, and I want to get lost in there.
Yeah, I like that. I like when games are realistic, just like real brown caves and shitty fucking boring towns.
I want to do combat with gray characters. Can we have that happen, please?
Can we make everything like one color? Oh,
it's this
dude.
Guy!
I struggle with this motherfucker. This guy took me like an hour and a half to beat. He was so hard.
This
and
is
I'm an
awesome,
idiot.
though.
When I got to him, I had no health.
Viper.
Yeah, this is probably the best boss fight in the entire game.
I don't remember
I think so. It's fucking awesome.
Ah!
He make you go boom by.
Well, this isn't the boss fight. You gotta work your way up.
Are you just flying through the air? Oh my god!
No, you're fine. It's sick. Get on your BT.
How come you didn't break your tailbone, huh?
I did. I just don't give a fuck.
Robo, let me in!
You gotta follow BT.
Sometimes,
the extraterrestrial.
I degaff.
Wait, no, the extraterrestrial.
Actually, BT should stand for Big Tush.
It stands for Big Tight.
Big Tuck is.
Does it?
Yeah, that's why this game's called Titanfall, because Big Tight is
No, it's Big Tush.
He's tight as shit.
Yeah, big titty.
Oh, I love this fucking
Trust
bullshit.
me. Throw.
Good work.
Here I go. I think you're
fuck.
gonna miss. All right. The 6th floor.
So fucking cool.
Thank you, Roboni.
You do me a favor and hijack that thing GTA style?
The guy in here is my pal.
You kind of need him to direct you because you're going hyperspeed right now.
I dare you to like shoot at things and blow them up.
Okay.
You're fucking kicking ass and chewing bubble gums.
And taking names. Do you think Mario wears socks under those shoes?
Definitely not.
Mario?
Yeah.
He's got foot rot. And
he's trench foot.
That's a good question. I don't think I've ever seen Mario with his shoes off. I've seen Sonic with his shoes off.
Yeah, they made a point of it in the Sonic movie to have Jim Carrey digitally reconstruct Sonic's foot in 3D.
Didn't he have 6 toes, apparently?
Does he?
That's what someone said.
There was the fart joke and there was that, so they were definitely poking fun at fetish shit, right?
They know their audience. See, we interpret it as that, but little children see it as funny fart jokes and haha stinky feet.
But in my eyes, it's the Hollywood producers are like, we need to make children fucked up little monsters. This is how we do it.
That's what most adults think.
We need to get them to the world of feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Kids are too busy worrying about their V-Bucks they're going to spend.
They're deconstructing society.
With Sonic's feet.
Exactly.
I guess that makes more sense than I'd like to admit.
There's a reason why Sonic's feet was in a movie, and it's the top grossing movie currently out.
Yeah, it's the top gross movie, am I right? Yuck,
Grossing.
feet.
Is there any other movie that's out right now that can rival that of Sonic?
No.
Exactly.
It's kind of February. It's not the time for movies.
You know what's funny is
it's
Deadpool 2.
It's the time to be quiet.
Deadpool 2 came out around this time. Remember it came out on Valentine's Day as well?
Deadpool got fucking old right after the first movie. By the time the first movie was out, I was already sick of him.
Yeah, did the gags.
Because I was like seeing him like propped up in 7-Eleven selling me shit. Like this is normie shit already.
Yeah, it doesn't suck when that shit happens. We were talking about how Stranger Things is like the most like normie fucking like Netflix show.
They ruined the Neverending Story theme song forever. That was a song I actually had a place in my heart, and now it's ruined because of TikTok and that fucking Stranger Things.
Really?
So are you saying they ended the story?
Yeah. Kinda in my life.
I thought the story was ended after the fucking rock climber was like, "Hey, on the highway."
I just
you remember that?
That doesn't count. That's one of the shitty sequels that no one likes.
Well, that was Neverending Story.
The Neverending Story 1 is this magical movie to me, and I love it.
Listen, Chris, as much as you hate the Neverending Story, you'll never replace the first one. It's okay to like it.
No, I love the first one, but that's what I hate about that scene in Stranger Things is that they just sing it for literally no reason, just to say, yeah, it was in the 80s, so we have to put it in there. I hate it when you can tell how someone wrote a scene like it's the same shit in Zombieland where it's like Bill Murray walks in, he's like, "You're my macho, I'm Bill Murray," and all it really boils down to is like the people wanted to meet Bill Murray, so they shoehorned him into the movie.
That's kind of what Keanu Reeves has become.
Yeah,
he's become the shoe-in.
The producers
like,
want to meet Keanu Reeves, so they shove him into the SpongeBob movie. They shove him into whatever.
He's in anything. Anybody like everyone's Keanu Reeves' best friend. And don't get me wrong, he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, I like Keanu Reeves.
Let me also play kind of like devil's advocate against. Like,
what if he's a piece of shit and everyone's just like singing his praises?
I don't know.
They don't even know him. But
TMZ hasn't caught him enough, and there's too many situations where he's just a nice guy IRL.
No, yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, nobody knows him personally, so everyone should just shut the fuck up about it.
His dad does.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you're right.
His family knows him.
No, I don't know. Like, I've kind of learned over time that if I'm kind of okay with something, to not make the monkey's paw wish of like, why doesn't this just stop? Because it's almost always replaced with something fucking terrible.
That's a good point.
That's a good point.
So I'm like kind of sort of okay with Keanu Reeves. I don't want to poke the bear by
what
being like.
What would be worse, The Rock?
Literally, like, I don't know, like 3/4 of anything.
No,
you're right. I
right.
remember, like, back in the day, I used to be like, man, I'm so tired of, like, Slipknot and Korn, and then it got replaced by, like, fucking Garbo. So, like, I don't know.
Nickelback?
Yeah, I mean, even I'd take Nickelback at this point.
I'll take Nickelback over Limp Bizkit. I fucking hate Limp Bizkit.
I'll take Nickelback over, like, Billie Eilish.
All I'm saying, oh
Yes,
god, you're so right. I fucking hate that bitch.
I would too.
No, but you're so right. But all I'm saying is, I hate it, just celebrities being shoehorned into things where they don't really belong. Like Norman Reedus in Death Stranding is just completely. It's just he wanted to meet Norman Reedus because he was a big fan. That was it. Like that's literally all. Like that's it.
He played just like a monotone, simple character. He didn't really like carry anything above anything else.
Haha, perfect.
Like you've got this technology, video games. You could just literally create a new character, but no, let's put a celebrity in there because you wanted to meet them.
There is something I wanted to say. Who's Project CD Red? They're the ones doing the new Cyberpunk game, right? That everybody's like freaking out about. You know, I recently played The Witcher 3. And it's a really good game.
Yeah,
but
it is.
I love the world of The Witcher 3. Like, I like the weird mystery with like the weird monsters and shit. And I like how Geralt is like this guy who like he's a sweet talker to like sorcerers with nice titties, but he's also like really smart, and he's like a detective, and he knows his homework, and he knows all about the monsters and shit of the world. Yeah.
Why do you got a low frame rate arm here?
That is
because shut up. I'm actually controlling this, by the way.
Yeah, I know, that's cool.
That was weird.
Sorry, continue.
But when they first had the first reveal trailer, sorry, I had a stroke, and Keanu Reeves came out and everybody was like cheering.
Yeah.
That kind of put a pit in my stomach because I was like, oh god, because like that would be like if you were playing like The Witcher and then like Norman
And Henry
Reedus came
Cavill
out. Yeah,
shows
Henry
up.
Cavill. I don't know who the fuck that is, but Henry Cavill.
He's the
comes
guy
out.
who plays him in the show, and he's Superman. And he was he was like, I will be Superman,
It just
but I will
sets
not
off red
shave.
flags.
Yeah, it just shows me that like, are they confident in their IP? Because they don't necessarily have to have him in this game because people wanted this game no matter what. By the way, this is what I was talking about where I died for like fucking
yeah,
2 straight hours. It's really hard. So save your batteries.
Yeah, no, I just, the tone's broken. I'll just sit back here and fucking be that.
It's really annoying. This boss fight is fun because you're fighting him on like an airship, but I don't like how you have to fight dickheads first before you can fight him.
I don't like how you have to backsass me when I'm just trying to do my job,
Doing better than
Corey.
me. You should have seen my fucking rage in this shit when I was playing on the PS4. I was streaming it. Everyone was making fun of me because I'm bad. Joke's on you, I've always been bad.
Joke's at you, assholes.
You're doing good though.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'll probably win this. I'll probably get like a couple girlfriends after this for how good I played it. But you know, you don't gotta worry about me, Corey. I'm not coming for your territory. So you're welcome.
What territory?
Your territory.
Your ability to fight Viper?
Yeah.
Lyle.
Yeah, what's up?
How much of Death Stranding did you play?
I played like maybe like an hour or two of it. I didn't get very far.
I played 2 hours and I was like, this sucks. But I never played it
Unbelievably,
again.
Jeff actually beat the game.
So did Dave.
Yeah, and Dave beat it. Well, Dave of course beat it because he loves Hideo.
I actually wasn't
Kojima.
hating it. It just like I wasn't getting into it, and I was like, man, this seems like it's gonna take a long
This is
fucking
boring
time.
as fuck.
Yeah,
but I wanted to know how many celebrity cameos you would have seen if you had gotten far, because I know there's a shit ton.
Oh yeah, probably.
I know Jeff Keighley's in it. I know fucking Conan O'Brien is in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes.
Damn, you fucking knocked that shit out. It's parked pretty damn fast. Oh, we're pretty close now.
Imagine if Metal Gear Solid like started with everyone being a celebrity as a character.
I'd weep. No, they did that. They replaced David Hayter with fucking Kiefer. What's his name?
Oh yeah, Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
And they did what was it? The voice actor guy is Ocelot.
The voice actor guy?
The voice actor guy. Fucking.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. The gingerbread man.
If they made a new Metal Gear Solid game, these voice act roles would be a part of like it would be like a pachinko legend.
No, he's fucking him up.
It would be like a pachinko game, but you like
can't
there would
say
be like
that,
voice
Corey.
acted cutscenes during your pachinko turn.
Don't hurt my robot friend.
My robo.
You dick.
You shot him.
Fuck Viper.
He fucking ripped his arm off. He does a little thumbs up.
Yeah, step hold his mission. He knows his job. So he's got a fastball your ass.
Well, you need to be careful. You're gonna hit that rock.
Well, watch out for the steaming burn of fire.
Correction. Whoever is in this fucking plane is gonna hit that rock. Oh, I guess I'm gonna hit that rock.
Yabadoo.
Because now you're inside the plane.
Yeah. Guys, we're gonna hit that rock. Get out of here.
Dude, this shit's awesome.
They're looking for escape pods. How come everyone's so afraid?
Because there's a big fucking 20-foot robot walking towards them.
Yeah, and if he catches up to him, he's gonna say oogie boogie boogie and tickle him, and they're gonna be like, stop it, and he's not gonna stop it. Eventually he'll stop it, but it's gonna be a little bit after they would have like.
Is this the time travel? Is this like the time control thing?
Yeah, well, it's the thing they were making there.
Honey?
Huh?
They're making honey?
Yeah, they're making honey. They've created human bee synthesis.
No, you're becoming a bee.
Now we will vomit up the sweet goo.
Quickly, we need to get off the ship. We are running out of time.
He sees the bees within. He feels inside himself the ability to vomit honey.
This game's so political. It's all about bees. Save the bees.
Oh yeah. What's the bees supposed to represent?
Bees.
Well, BT didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
He's covering you up. Get the art.
Negative. We are trapped.
Sorry.
Lose another pilot.
Well, I'm trapped because you're on top of me, you hunk of
Yeah,
shit.
you're holding me in a metal cheeseburger. No!
He's like, sorry. Affirmative, we're trapped. And now you're dead.
The robunculus.
Affirmative. I am being silly.
The robunculus killed you.
You got captured, see?
And that guy's pointing up. He's like, that's the direction we're gonna throw him. The fold weapon.
Your payment will be transferred by the
Get payment.
See, it's foreshadowing. This chapter is called the fold weapon because I'm gonna make an origami ninja star.
Location
like in math
unknown.
class, I'm gonna throw it at him.
Voice command. Not recognized.
Oh no.
They ripped up your robo.
Aw.
They're gonna torture him.
I'm gonna punch your fucking head.
Listen, hero. You have
I'm not afraid of you.
and I want
Your
it
haircut's
back.
ridiculous.
Go on. Tell your Titan.
And like all his little canisters say hee hee hee.
I'm so scared you're pointing a fucking knife at me.
BT, open the hatch when this guy's dead!
When this guy's dead.
Damn. You know, I wouldn't be running my tongue with a knife pointed at my face and being tied up.
Yeah, well, unlike you, I'm brave.
I would comply. Even though I would die.
I will.
He doesn't seem like a good guy. Well, if you shoot me, you can't get into the robot. See, that's what I don't understand,
Wait,
right?
wait, what's happening?
He's trying to get the...
I know, I want to hear the robo.
Stand him up.
He's gonna torture him.
Right here. Right here. Yeah? You see him now?
Functions compromised by severe crash damage.
I don't care how broken you are. I know deep down.
What's
some
it do?
things. Some things.
Can I at least get some water or something?
I feel so bad for the robot. He's hanging his eyeball in shame.
You still remember numbers?
He got caught jerking off.
To count to 3.
I never understand in movies...
1.
What I was gonna say, like, why they threaten to shoot someone. Because if they shoot them, then they're dead. And then you have no reason to give them the thing anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, so it's like, I need information. It's like, well, I'm not telling you. Maybe you'll tell me if you're fucking dead. It's like, no, I'm still not able to tell you.
Oh, fuck. No.
I know it's to create suspense.
Whoa, what the fuck?
If he had that the whole time, why didn't he just fucking blast the guy while he was turned around?
I think he was looking for an opening.
No, no!
No.
He pulled out his belly button.
That's the synthetic beast.
Give that back.
Say goodnight.
No!
No!
We'll just take her robot.
I missed that guy.
Yeah, he was a good time.
You got a female robot now.
Fembot?
Ooga booga.
Corey, you're kind of a fembot, I've noticed.
I mean, I would be in the female robot.
No.
If
You'd
you
be a
could
belly
live
button scratching male robot.
Yeah.
Oh.
With my happy trail on my robotic skin.
Scratches happy trail, looks around. Where is everybody?
Like, oh, my personification is just like this fat mongoloid who doesn't care about his
A
self-image.
hairy robot.
Professor Jarrell kept my organisms intact,
A
but he turned me
genius.
into a robot.
A genius invention. Oh.
You could, you just gotta take the fire out of your belly, stupid.
You just gotta... You gotta poop out a little robot.
Just take off his hand and bring it with you.
Just be like Piccolo in Dragon Ball. Spit out a robot egg.
Is that his brain or his... What is that?
Yeah.
His brain.
It's his little head.
That's all you need,
He
really.
just tore his own dang head off.
I think, what does it have?
It's got scuba gear.
No freaking way. He gives you a
had
gun?
an emergency gun.
What a bro.
Bro to the end.
Yeah, that's the ultimate bro. Always packing.
A hunter knife. Stab him in the eye.
Fuck you, robot. I never loved you.
There, that's his little microchip.
He's gonna stick it in the pretty robot.
That's all you need, really.
And then he's gonna bang her.
Oh, I got the smart pistol. That was a super broken weapon in Titanfall 1.
Really?
Yeah, it's real cool.
Really? How was it? What was good about it?
You don't remember?
No, I didn't really play Titanfall 1.
Oh, I mean,
didn't like multiplayer.
It's good in
games
Titanfall
only.
2, but they made it a power weapon. Because check that out.
Oh, look at that.
I forgot.
I think the reason that they designed it in Titanfall 1 is because everybody's always running on walls and jumping around. They wanted to have something that kind of like painted targets and hit things so that you wouldn't be missing all the time.
Yeah, but it curves bullets.
Yeah, it just became super broken.
It has auto lock, like fucking curves bullets. Why would you use any other weapon? It's like when you play Halo 1. It's like, why would you use any other weapon when the pistol is like 30 times stronger than anything else? And you can kill everybody in like 4 hits. It's like, it's
because
just
I'm not
silly.
a fucking goose like you.
That has nothing to do
I'm
with
Master
anything.
Chief. I like to mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, but I mean, it's okay to be a pistol boy only because it's the best weapon.
Okay.
If you had this weapon as Master Chief, would you be using the fucking plasma rifle at any point?
Probably
No.
not, no.
Exactly. You'd be using this fucking like lock-on gun.
Video games are a waste of time.
It's just like in video games, whenever you get a weapon, and you just sort of like, once you get a weapon that's good, you're never going to use any other weapon. You're just going to use that weapon until the game's over. That is really cool.
Yeah, it's kind of sick.
Wow, you've come a long way. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah,
I
you've
know.
grown as a character and a player.
And I got something that just does the game for me, so fuck!
Yeah, you did.
No! Wipe my ass harder,
You
please!
can't save the world anymore. We have to wait for a loading screen? You're gonna show me?
He's looking at his hand like, why? Why did I trust such an idiot?
I know you abandoned him in the fiery fucking room.
Yeah. I trusted him and he just
guess
fucking kind of
technically-
missed a jump.
I guess technically you still
Oh.
have his data, so he doesn't have to exist anymore.
Yeah.
You can make a new Big T.
A new big tight.
Mm-hmm.
He's not really tight at all, though.
Oh, you don't know the half
haven't-
of it.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything just yet. We don't know just how tight he can be.
Holy shit, watch out, Lyle.
That's his catchphrase at the end of the game. It says, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Who says that?
This is from Die Hard.
Bruce
Oh
Wellington.
yeah! Oh yeah! Did you know Die Hard's a Christmas movie?
I've never heard that before.
Don't at me.
You're the first person to say that.
Yeah, it's actually a ground-shaking observation.
Actually, it was because I saw the Nostalgia Critic review and he really beat me over the head with it till I got my soft spot back. He's like, it's a Christmas movie! Look! Christmas reference! Christmas reference!
What the hell? Who's this beautiful babe?
It's
It's
another
you.
one.
They
I'm
dropped
gonna
off
put-
a new one for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna put his little eye in there.
BT's back in action. He's pissed.
That's awesome.
Give me a thumbs up, buddy.
Turns out they had a cooler looking one.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
Old paint, same data core. BT7274, good to go.
Fuck yeah.
Holy fuck, he hit you on the head with it!
Hello!
Turn these guys into parts, there you go.
Yeah.
Don't you want to just get out of your robot and run through here with your kill everything gun?
I'm glad that your robot came back.
Me too.
I was kind of sad without him.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, right? Like, you play the game and then you suddenly realize, hey, I mean, this is fun, but where's my big robot that kills everything quickly?
I can't wait for the future.
You come to a silly place to be.
That's true.
You're gonna have a big Titan walk
This is going to be
school,
par for the course. You're going to see Titans everywhere.
walk up the hill to school, don't get tired, get out of Titan, see you after school.
Titan fucking grows over your grandma's house and smashes the top of the roof.
Smashes the top of your grandma.
Gives you a thumbs up.
Punches her in the gizzard.
Grandmas don't have gizzards, Chris.
Maybe yours doesn't.
What are they called? They're not gizzards. They're goiters. That's right. Grandmas have goiters.
No, punching someone in the gizzard sounds funnier.
Gizzards are something that turkeys have, right?
Yeah, my grandma.
Then they go.
My grandma the turkey.
I think SpongeBob has a gizzard.
New Disney show.
My grandma's a turkey.
My grandma the turkey.
I'd watch it.
I was
You know what?
always
I'm gonna
Ronin.
use the Ronin,
I
yeah.
was always Ronin because Ronin's fast as fuck.
Yeah, Ronin's actually cool. I don't know if it'd be good for this scenario.
No, well, kinda. I mean, I was always Ronin because of the speed.
Yeah.
I prefer speed over anything else. You can
And
call
you got
that.
a fucking sick katana. Look at that.
You do.
I can't believe we played this till 7 a.m.
Yeah, we've been playing it non-stop without any breaks. Whew. Good, thank goodness it was hot.
Looks out the window, sees the moon. God, that's beautiful.
The moon of 7 a.m.
Looks out the window, sees one bird chirping. Aw, how cute.
Brings you back.
Brings me back to when I was a young boy watching birds chirping.
Birds chirping.
My favorite childhood activity.
Sat on my ass outside all day watching birds chirp.
Oh, I love waking up in the morning with fucking birds chirping in different, like, rhythms, so it annoys the fuck out of me and I can't fall asleep properly.
I don't mind, like, constant, like, beep, 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 but when it's just a bird going,
it needs to be consistent. If, like, you do something that's not repetitive and it goes, like, randomly, like if a bird goes, it's like really annoying.
I don't agree with that.
No,
I think it's
opposite.
way more annoying if it's repetitive.
Yeah.
But if it's repetitive, you could get into like, you could just like zone it out eventually.
I can't. That makes it
No,
worse.
that's like what an alarm clock is.
Yeah.
It just goes,
Yeah.
You can listen, the thing is, you can eventually zone it out.
No, you can. I can't. No one else can.
I can.
I haven't mastered Ultimate Corey, the Zen state of meditation where
It's
you can
not
just...
that. It's just like if you hear a sound long enough, you can just like zone it out.
Not me. No, I can't.
Oh, well, I mean, I can.
Definitely not.
Because, like, Dave takes 10 years to wake up, so I just hear his fucking, like, with his broken sleep schedule, I go downstairs to take
You
an
hear his little
afternoon nap.
bird's alarm clock.
His alarm clock's like... It's just like, it repeats itself over and over and over to a point where I eventually just, like, zone it out.
Yeah, but he has a burnt black hole in his brain, so he can't help that.
Well, that doesn't change anything about the fact that I can eventually take out the alarm clock noise.
Well, that's a good skill you've acquired, because I'm
However-
30 and I've never been able to fucking master that.
However, birds
What?
are just always annoying, and I don't care. They have like the most annoying squawks.
Niall brought over his little walnut cracker one day and just put a bird into it and cracked his head.
Good.
It wasn't funny, Les. You didn't have to do that in front of everybody.
Why?
Did anyone at the party think it was cool? Was there like one person that started to kind of laugh and then realized nobody else was having it?
Well,
no.
I mean, most people did laugh, but it still wasn't that cool.
She looks like a zombie.
Yeah, these are the two final villains, Swetzel and Sloan.
Sloan? Should call her Joan. A fart.
Ah, he's doing lasers.
I don't know if I'd be Ronin fighting these guys. I'd be someone who's more tanky.
I
dude.
don't know if I'd be the guy I recommended that you be. Be someone that's not what I said to do.
That's not what I mean. I mean, like, when you're fighting a boss, it's okay to switch to someone who's a little more tanky.
All right. Oh, am I allowed, Corey?
No.
Am I allowed? I'm gonna try out a spite to beat it as Ronin.
said,
How about that, Corey?
I usually go
fucked.
Ronin
Oh,
because
God.
he's fast. There's really no sense when you're fighting two assholes.
What is there no sense of me kicking that guy's ass?
You know, if you want to like prove a point, that's fine. But if I was playing Dark Souls and battling two bosses, I wouldn't put on the heaviest armor so I could fat roll and die instantly.
Well, that's because you're not me.
Would you do it just to prove a freaking point?
No, I do it because I'd probably get hit anyway, and I'm bad at that game. Get fucked, Corey.
You're doing pretty good still.
No, I think I just won. Oh wait, no. I'm stupid.
You gotta fight Salone.
Salami.
I've got to fight this nameless Tone.
Who cares? A robot pilot said it's not important.
You got Sword Art Online.
I sure did.
It's awesome.
Dude, yes. Oh, you're still alive? Get out of here, you fucking
Chris,
goose.
that's a reference I thought you could never fucking make.
I've never seen it.
Not on this channel.
I've never seen it, and I don't know anything about it, but I know it exists. That's about it.
Well, if it's any consolation, it shouldn't exist. So.
Oh, you're about to get fucked, Sloan.
Nice.
Ugh. I'm gonna yank this thing out. I'm gonna go boop in its mouth, and it's gonna fucking go, stab it. And I'm gonna go beep 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 on his little face.
Cooper!
Load.
He said he's gonna blow a load in your mouth. Do you hear him?
Cooper, make a sweet remix of my voice.
Ocular killer systems restored.
Did Cooper become
See, you could
BTB?
do that before a bass drop. It would sound fucking killer.
Did Cooper's soul get put into BTB?
Yeah, they are one.
There's like some Five Nights at Freddy's shit.
It's your lucky day, hero.
Get off my screen.
I don't work for free.
I hate this guy.
Yeah, he's kind of a bastard.
Stop squatting on me.
He's in a very revealing position.
You can see his big RGB penis hanging down there. Apex.
Apex!
What?
Wait, hold on. The phone.
Should have put it in my contract.
You better not think I'm cool in the next game. What if that thing just squished him?
He's just gonna leave you be.
I wouldn't trust a robot to pick me up.
I wouldn't trust a guy to give me any dang Pokemon card.
Now you know the origin story to Apex Legends, Chris.
Finally.
If you ever want a more boring game, give me a call.
I got a silly clown outfit with your name on it. I don't know what they fucking have in that game. They got like elves and like snowmen clothes and shit. You can dress up like a pirate.
If you ever want to be an elf on my shelf, you know where to go.
You can't!
Oh my god, nag. You gotta find a way to do the thing that you came here to do. You gotta maybe
why
get
are they
up or
telling
something.
you something that you already know?
Yeah.
Hey, you had a mission! Stop sleeping!
To be fair, sometimes I forget and I just get a little tired.
It's okay, the scripted event will do it for you.
Don't worry. I'm climbing it like King.
You see, you're fused with BT.
Yeah, I got melted. That would actually be cool if you got like melted into his chassis, and then you were BT in the next game.
That would be sick.
Actually, you know what? I don't know if Cooper is. I don't know if I think BT is more likable than Cooper. If like in the next game your Titan was like, I am a guy, and
I think
like,
you die here, right? No, Big Titty dies.
Oh, this is the end of fucking Spider-Man multiverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wait, this game
They
first.
explode into millions of
Hey,
multiverses.
Spider-Man, rip this off.
It's also kind of the end of Big Hero 6.
Yeah, oh, you're right. Go get BT!
I gotta get to the eject point.
Run up that fucking thing, baby.
Oh. No. Dude, this is fucking sick.
It is sick. This is like the last platform bit.
Oh! Why'd it do that?
Because it's a scripted event.
What's up,
It's switching it up on you.
Yeah.
This does look really cool. Holy shit.
This game is a fucking spectacle, dude. They did such a good job. This is like, remember the end of Halo 3 when you're riding on your fucking mongoose while the world's exploding around you?
Yeah, and it looks really fake and shitty.
Yeah,
It's just pallets
nothing-
falling down.
Imagine if it was this.
I do like
Imagine
that part.
it's just like this fucking debris is flying at you.
Yeah, I like that part gameplay wise, but yeah, it doesn't look great.
Whoa!
Whoa! No!
Sheila, get me out of here!
It was sure convenient that you were in that exact spot at that exact time.
Come on,
hooray for
man.
modern
Don't make fun
programming.
of the video.
I'm sorry, man. Look, that's the planet exploding.
I love it when planets go kabalooey.
Everyone on that planet was an asshole.
Is that Earth?
No.
No, this isn't. If they do a Planet of the Apes right now where she grabs you and goes, look at that, and it's the Statue of Liberty's head floating through space.
What if the Statue of Liberty had winked at you?
Like at the end of Freddy vs. Jason where he's carrying Freddy's head and the
He winks. I love that.
It's like, ah!
You know, I don't know if that would be a terrible idea where it's like everybody on this planet's an asshole and then they blow it up at the end and then there's something that indicates that it Earth.
You're talking about this bullshit when you just had the most fun ever.
I did, yeah.
It was good.
And there he is. The
Lyle
character that's me.
It's you. Turn around and show the world.
That's you? You suck. You look like Ben Affleck or some shit.
Remember when you had a tiny Ben Affleck's head on your desk
I
and
still
I thought that you had ordered a tiny replica of my face?
Did you really say that?
I was, yeah, because I looked at it and I was like, what the fuck?
You think you look like Ben Affleck?
I think I look like that not very accurate toy head of Ben Affleck that you have.
Just like him.
It's weird that we're seeing Cooper now. We've never seen him at any other point.
It's Cooper's Poopers, dude.
That's the name of this track on the OST is Cooper's Poopers.
Sounds like
that's one of those beatbox battle videos. Sonic, Sonic says, "You're like Cooper's Poopers." Matthew Mercer. That's Leon S. Kennedy.
You know, this guy's just standing around grinning all the time. I liked him better when he had to kill.
Well, just think when he's stabbing and fucking slitting throats, he's smiling like that.
Oh, you think he was doing that the whole time?
Yeah, his model never frowned.
That's the grand reveal at the end. The whole time, not only were you doing this, but you were grinning like an asshole.
What is up with this fucking music?
It's that guy, the guy who's been nothing but nice to you.
This is like when you're running
the
from the
strings are just screaming.
I know. This is like the ending of a horror movie where you're running from the it's like the climactic scene where you're climbing the top of the fucking house to try and get away from like Freddy. He's about to slice at you.
She was actually cool.
Anonymous was pretty sick, yeah.
Annie Campbell
he painted
as
scary
ass.
teeth on his robot.
Yeah. Look at his milky eye.
Steve Buscemi.
Dude, I'd fill up a glass of milk with that eye.
He's like, white.
I love these shots of all the robots standing around.
Look at that guy.
Fuzzy Bumpkin.
He snuck out of nowhere. Look at that robot with the fucking teeth. That looks sick as hell.
Yeah.
Editor, give Evan Boyman as Viper an erection. Put a black bar sticking out.
Don't do that. That's mean. Do that, actually. You're right. That's
Give
funny.
her a microphone to sing into.
Way up inside!
Save me!
She's not holding it up to her face. She's there. You go.
Make her drop
she
the
just
mic
dropped
right there.
it like Eminem, yeah. And there's Eminem now.
Captain Sparkles.
It's fading away.
I thought it said in special guest General Martyr, but his name is Nicholas Guest.
Isn't that the one who got stuck in the ceiling?
This is the iconic character Gates.
Courtney Gates.
I don't even remember that person.
He was the first robot.
Do you remember this person?
Absolutely not. No.
I have a
Holy crap.
sneaking suspicion that this game was originally planned to be a little bit bigger, and it kind
Probably.
of got cut down to this really lean and tight, like, which honestly probably worked in its favor.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if your best friend was a robot and then you could just get him a new arm for his birthday and then he'd have 3 arms forever?
I think what I would do is I would tear each part of the Titans from the opposing team and put them on my robot to make the ultimate Titan. Because I would have like the Ronin arm for the weapon, I would have like the brute gun, and then I would have like the legs of the guy who's like really fast. I'd be the ultimate Titan, nothing could beat me.
Well, how do you know he wouldn't be off balance and fall over, Corey? You don't think about these things from an engineering perspective like me, a fucking genius.
I only look at it what's cool and fun, not the technicalities.
Yes. Ask me any question about anything, and I will know the answer.
Oh yeah? What is the batteries in the robots made out of?
It's made out of elevenium.
You know what?
The 11th element that
believe
I
that.
discovered personally. It's face touchiest the man.
Why is this guy smiling like that? I hate that.
It saved the world.
His hair was flashing.
I like how we went a full glitchless experience.
That was the
and
fucking...
then in the last second, they just slid one under the table to us. Thanks.
They really tried there.
They should put production babies, and then after all of that, it should go, and you.
Our biggest production baby. The fuck does all this mean?
I don't know.
What about the I-8-9 team lead?
Oh, you don't want to talk about them, but the Luqua testers, those guys.
Oh, the
They
audio
pulled it
capture
together.
specialist assistant.
I think that was kind of the backbone of the whole operation.
Oh, the SVP of Business Development and Publisher and Development Relations.
Yeah, we don't know what these jobs are. And there you go.
Oh, the helmet was real all along.
See, there's a spirit. Cooper's soul's still in it.
Starts rolling towards the North Pole, putting the Iron Giant back together.